Oh, it's okay. Oh, that's because we're past. Okay. Go. Yes, remove. Oh, come on. Okay. Are we live? Can you see me? Can you hear me? What is this song? Da-da, can you see me? Da-da, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can anybody see me or hear me? There she is! Hi, Trudy. Julie may or may not make something. See if we can get Cheran in here in a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey, Julie. Did you happen to All right. We don't have Cheran yet. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back. Trying to make this thing work. All right, we still don't have Cheran in here. We are having such major technical difficulties here. It is not going to my webcam. It's just giving you me. And I turn off the light in the room because it was just making this crazy reflection. In fact, this one's making reflection too. But I've got another one here at my desk that I'll turn on. But yeah, I'm not on the phone. An actual webcam. And I hijacked Doug's laptop again. But I had this all set up last week because I hijacked Doug's laptop and it worked perfectly. So I left everything as is, and all I should have to do is plug it back in where it was before and it should work. And it didn't work. So let's see here. We don't have Cheran in here yet. So I'm going to try. Has Cheran, have you made any comment? It won't work. Okay, it won't work. Shoot. All right, let me. All right. Yeah, all kinds of problems today. All right, I need to know. Here we go. Okay. Where is, here it is. Okay. Cheran, go to email. It's sending it to you through email. And the email is going to say it's from Doug because I'm on his laptop there. Whoopsie, come on. Okay, Cheran, it should be in your email. Saying sent. All right. Perfect. Let's see if that works to get Cheran in. So unfortunately, you might have to look at me, all right. I can hold up a board to show you what I'm working on. You hear wind chime sounds? Do you still hear them? I think we got Cheran. Trudy, do you still hear wind chime sounds? And here comes Cheran. I got her. I got her. Cheran.
I'm going to refresh the page so
Woo!
I can see me. Yeah, the text link wouldn't work. Oh, gosh. You guys are seeing my ceiling. I forget. I got to turn it upside down.
Better than Oh, yeah. And I try, when I go to the webcam on every other program on the computer, it goes through the webcam and it's hooked up exactly as it should be. And it will not go through StreamYard on the webcam. It just keeps doing it from the computer cam. Strangest thing. Strangest
okay,
thing.
so I'm zoomed in, it looks like, and that's where I want to be so we can, I can show how to make this first one.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, at
How
least
about an intro?
The wind chime sounds have stopped. Okay, they were hearing wind chime sounds, and I'm not sure what that was from. Just when I was fixing it. Okay, so that's weird. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to work on stuff with you, and I will continue to try things if I can think of any other way to try to fix this as we go along. But
Okay.
meanwhile, I've got some water. That's what I needed. I'm parched. So what do you have in front of you, Cheran?
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. I'm really excited about these. I love them. I have been kind of fiddling around with these in front of the TV. I haven't put any together completely, but I went through my little bits of scraps, and I have like an old quilt, and I have like the fabrics swatch books, the samples, and those are like upholstery, so they're pretty heavy. And there's part of it that has paper on it. So I actually cut leaves out of those bits, and then this is a green plaid. Remember the ribbon that we used in the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
This is some of that. Remember that? That stiff. Yeah.
You remember
so
that.
I have a little bowl of leaves here. And, you can sit and cut things out, or,
did you just,
what's that?
Did you just freeform them?
Yep, just cut out leaf shapes. That's it. This is what I was doing in front of the TV, though, and my kitten loves these. I would make one, and she would take it. And then I'd make another one, and she would take it. So I've got these, and then I've got all these flower petal shapes, and they can be anywhere from fringy to a true flower petal to an amoeba shape. Doesn't matter. But what I did was I went through my bit bucket and I cut out all these crazy shapes. So what happens, I'm going to show you how to make these today. These can be centers of flowers or flowers by themselves. I'm going to hold one up so you can see it here. They're gorgeous. They really, really are beautiful. And they could be a flower all by themselves. They don't need to be the center of a flower. I'm just going to show you how to make these little things. It's like a little fabric pom-pom, I would say. You can make them with the ribbon. Comes out really great with ribbon. See that? It's amazing. So I'm just going to show you how to make these. And these, I'm thinking I'll either use them by themselves or I'll build a flower. So I'm going to have a little kit. Oh, that one's really nice, isn't it? I'm going to have a little kit with leaves and little amoeba shapes in all different sizes. And then these things that I can stack up and make flowers. And it's just bit bucket stuff, guys. Little teeny tiny pieces. That's all you need. If you have any of these fabric swatch books, that's a really nice way to get a variety. And what else are we going to do with those? I mean, they're so, right? The pieces are so small. Yeah. So it's a great way to use those.
You're talking about like a fabric swatch like this.
Like
on one of those swatch books, sample books.
Yes. Mine are smaller though. Mine are like half that size. So there's 2 layers of mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And that's why I decided to go ahead and cut the leaf shapes out where the paper is on the back, because it was pretty easy. And then I've got all different kinds of fabric I made the petals with. I don't know if you guys can see all these, but some of them I even went in with my my rolling cutter.
Yeah.
And just cut out squares. And I have a bunch of squares I can trim to suit at that point.
Cool.
You can use fabrics that melt. This one's been kind of heated. If I had a candle, I could show you how easy it is. And if you stack together, fabrics like polyesters and organzas and tulle, all those things will melt. So you could actually have kind of it where it will kind of shrivel up like a flower shape. And I don't know what to call these. These look like carnations, if you can see, or maybe peonies when you get all the layers together, because they're just very layered as you want it,
Yeah.
So I actually am going to separate this out because I pulled all these out to show you. I'm going to show you how to make this part. Marianne, did you see this? It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
These are strips of lace or ribbon or fabric, just little tiny strips. That's it. Okay. So this was what I was telling you on the phone. It could be the center of a flower or a flower all by itself. So, I mean, I like it either way. Oh, this one's gorgeous. That one's organza.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? It looks like a rose.
Organza would make a really pretty flower.
Yes. Okay. So all you need is I'm going to show you with this, and then I'm going to get to working on a bucket I've got next to me. But
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that you could see what I was doing. So I chose this purple edged ribbon. Now we're going to find out how this edge holds up. It's got wire in it. I didn't even know that. This is a great way to use that stuff up. I don't know. Do you guys use wire edged ribbon anymore?
It
A
depends.
wallpaper. Yeah. Well, on wreaths, that's about it for me. That's, or Christmas time on stuff,
Yeah.
mostly. Yeah. I'm going to pull it out here. Julie has a wallpaper sample book. Oh my gosh, I wish I had one of those.
Oh, cool.
Right?
So,
Right.
just for everybody's knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
I have these fabric sample books, and this is the smallest of all the pieces. A lot of them are much larger, and this one is like 10 by 5.5 by 10, and that's the smallest piece in any of my books. But I'm going to have $4 packs of these wallpaper samples, so an entire variety of colors. I can't even think. I'm sorry, my brain is fried.
It's okay. It's okay. We've all, yeah. I'm sure we're all feeling the same way.
An emotional day.
It's been a, yeah.
Yeah. So
It almost made me cry.
Like packs of 10, a variety of different fabrics and colors, because I like, people being able to choose what they want to use for what, and then they're only going to be $4 a pack. So I'm going to have those in this coming Saturday's sale. And also wanted to tell everybody that there may or may not be some pop-up sales this week during the week, like $2 Tuesday, where everything at the sale is $2, or $3 Wednesday, where everything on the sale is $3, or something like that. So watch. If you haven't hit the notification button, you can be subscribed to Happy Paper People on YouTube, but you have to hit the notification button, the little bell with the hugs around it, as Carla says. You have to hit that, because then anytime something is scheduled, it will tell you either by email or however you have it set up to tell you. And so if I do a pop-up sale, there will only be like an hour or so notice. So make sure that you have done the notifications, and then you will get notified that there's a pop-up sale coming, because those are going to be really super good prices, really quick ones, and stuff like these packs, for $4, a whole bunch of the fabric packs. And then this Saturday at the sale, a traditional Tuesday or Saturday sale, Cheran is going to be there with some vintage things to add to our sale. So
yes, yeah, I'm going to have grab bags, and I think that's what I'll probably be specializing in, is grab bags.
Very cool.
Just, you'll get to see what's in them, and they'll all be slightly different, but they're still going to be. What's that?
I have this old green shirt of Doug's. So do you think I can just cut some leaves out of it?
Absolutely. You don't even, it doesn't have to be green also.
Well,
but that would be perfect. Yeah. You could cut some flower shapes out of that too for stacking.
Good. And I've got some fabrics here that have green in them, so they would make good flower things. And
oh yeah. Okay, did you guys just see what I did while we were talking? I cut that ribbon in half lengthwise, and then I did a running stitch and pulled it tight. Oh, those are beautiful. That's cool? My delay. I just saw that. Yeah. You probably, yeah. No, those are perfect. So I'm trying to get this as fringy as I can too. So I want the edges to kind of fray. You don't have to go for that look. And then if you don't like the way it looks, once you get that running stitch going and pull it tight, you just twist it until you like what you see. That's it. Just give it a twist. And I want these little fringy ends to hang out here. And then when you go to knot it in a way until you get it zhuzhed the way you like it. I mean, look at that. I wasn't sure how this was going to work with the gold, but it looks like a flower. It's amazing.
Can you get in any closer to your desk with your camera?
Oh, yeah. Is that working?
To go to your left a little. Your left. There you go. That's better. I just want.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Is it possible
thank you.
to lower your camera at all on your desk so we have a
we can do that
while you're working?
Yeah, absolutely. Is that good?
Yeah, that's better. That's cool.
Okay.
That is so cool.
Isn't that pretty? So like I said, they can be a center or they can be a flower by themselves. And they're also, the lighter the fabric you use, the more of these and the bigger you can put inside of a junk journal. Now, these don't just have to be for junk journals also. Right. These could be on barrettes and hats and cards and you name it, it could go on there.
Yeah.
So when you knot it, get it knotted in a way that you like. Now these are going to shift and you might have to readjust it when you go to use it, but just maybe see, I kind of want to attach those two pieces together right there. So I'm going to do that and just, include that before you knot it or in with the knot. And it just takes a few stitches, Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
You have a Band-Aid on your finger?
I do.
I need one on my finger, but I didn't get one. I tried to put one on it before they start the live. They're joking about your Band-Aid.
Oh, are they? Yeah. It's not from that. It's
I didn't even get it on my finger yet. How can it be? But it's you.
Yeah, it's making it hard for me to tie knots. I cut my thumb. So.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does. I covered it with washi tape so it would stay on too. But,
That's funny.
I'm out of large Band-Aids. All I have are teeny tiny ones right now.
Yeah.
So, okay, so see how this one turned out? Isn't that pretty? I love it. And these ones you can also include, your thread that you've got, like when you're sewing and you end up with piles of thread.
Yes.
Give those a nice knot and make them into a nest almost, and then stack them between your flowers. Like around the center would be beautiful.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. I have a little bucket that I put all those, you just cut off the thread or the tiny bit or whatever it is. I have a bucket that I put all those in right here. And so
good.
I can use those. I mean, that's different.
Yeah.
A bigger scrap bucket. This is literally just thread offcuts.
Oh, that's cool. That's such a great way to use that up. If you're not going to make bird's nest, I think this would be even better.
Make bird's nest, but I also take those and make fabric out of them when you get enough stuff together.
You do?
Yeah.
You're going to have to show us that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I will definitely show you that one because that's a fun one. Yeah. Oh, so if I haven't said it before, like, let me grab this. This just hangs on the side of one of my carts. I don't know where that, I don't know which way this camera goes. This just hangs on the side of one of my IKEA carts. It's made, this came from IKEA. I think it cost, it was either 98 cents or $2.98. I don't remember. One or the other. Hi, Shirley. How are you, girl? But you can see in there, like, see just little bits and pieces of
of thread.
Yeah. And there's a piece of string of burlap.
That's just like a bit bucket right there.
Well, but this is even tinier than the bit bucket. Although sometimes I pull things out of here and use them, but it is literally just the threads. Sometimes threads pull out of fabric and I just put them in. And
that is a stringy bit bucket.
Yeah. And but these are great for nests, but also what I was going to say is, you keep, how did that get in there? This goes in a bigger bit bucket because it can be used. But, little tiny bits that you think there is nothing to do with these, keep them in because I will show you how to take them and make your own fabric from them. Okay.
That's exciting.
Little scraps, actually little scraps of fabric will work like this. These are just little, bits. And if I could take this and just cut it up into little bits and make that work even better. Oh, Margie, get something and just, a can or anything and just start shoving them in there. Because it's really fun. I'll show you how to make some fabric out of it, and then you can do something with the fabric. It's cool.
She thought the Band-Aid was part of my flower. I do have some here that I made. I forgot
you have a fancy
to show.
Band-Aid.
It is fancy. It's washi tape.
Are plain. Oh yeah, that's what I.
So here's some that I actually made. This one I used this kind of fabric for the leaves.
Ooh.
And I made this bigger in the set. This one I put a pearl in the middle, and I used lace and denim and tulle, and I just stacked it all up.
Oh, cool.
As long as one of them is a flower shape, the rest of them, it doesn't matter. See that? Only one was a flower shape here.
True. Hey, really I don't know why Shirley reminded me, because she's always the one that's so on top of this. But if you guys could give a quick thumbs up, Shirley's always the one that reminds everybody. And so I saw Shirley and it reminded me to remind you. So good about that. And I always appreciate it. So.
Yeah, see, pretty, huh? This looks like a bunch of different kinds of thread. It's a scarf.
It is really pretty. I'm going through my swatches here from a swatch book and pulling out a few to start cutting them to make flowers like that. I'm gonna do what you're doing.
There's another one right here with a lot of tulle and a vintage pearl button or mother of pearl. Yeah, isn't that fun?
Cool. Yeah.
So you can use beads or buttons or whatever for the center as well. But it would take the place of one of these little things. If you make them big enough, you can spread them out and get a bead in there. Like this one. I could put a pearl in there. It's just I have to decide a center, and the other ones, they don't really want a center. They're all like sticking up and in like a little cluster. But that's beautiful right there.
You cut them with pinking shears, or do you cut them with regular scissors when you cut
regular scissors? Yeah, I don't even have pinking shears, little cut fabric. Mine are secondhand, and they cut paper. They're fine with paper, but I love the way these came out.
Really cool.
So when I was in college, we had one class that was it was a design class, and we had to go and make an outfit. Like we had to make something that was our final and it wasn't, it was design. So it wasn't really about clothes. It was about everything.
Right.
Basic design.
All the design elements.
So I actually made a cross between the bride and the groom. I wore it to school, and I had a long trench coat on. It gets better. I actually had it was a cross between, I made a peplum out of men's neckties.
Okay.
And then I had like a corset with these kind of flowers all over the top. Wow. Like where all over my boobs, essentially.
Right.
And then I had a skirt on, and I don't remember the other elements. I had a veil. I still have the peplum, actually. Wow. It turned out and it hung like down to the side, like the belts that hang low.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was. Yeah, it was very cool and very masculine, like striped and plaid men's neckties.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the first time I made these kind of flowers. Was when I covered the bodice of a corset with these. Yeah. And that was a long time ago.
Did you get an A in that class?
Did I what?
Did you get an A in that class?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. When I went in and took my coat off, the teacher told everyone that that's what he expected, and I was runway ready. But I was the prize art student that he sent everybody to. Like, I'd be rolling in a 200-pound statue on wheels, and the football players in the class would come in with something taped to cardboard. So for the same assignment.
Right.
So it was, that's how I ended up in tech theater.
Yeah.
Or that's how I ended up being the assistant to the director, because he went to the art department and asked my art teacher what if he had an art student that could help him with some stuff. And it was 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, and I had to. He said, "How would you make a sign that rolls in and out? How do we do this to have it look like, you know, a Western?"
Right.
So I told him what I needed, and that Saturday I showed up at the stage, and he had all the high school thespians there ready for me to tell them what to do.
What you needed.
And what I did was use expanding foam, and I made a pile of boulders at the bottom of the sign, so it was really light. And like big boulders. And I used expanding foam and spray paint.
I like
seriously.
It's fun.
Oh, I love playing with it. But after that, he had me write my own syllabus, and I became his assistant, essentially.
And you did all the work
at the theater. I did. Well, no, he gave me all the credit. I got to do all the show boxes. He and I would be there all hours of the night before the next play would open, because, you know, we were both perfectionists and wanted to be just right. So, okay, I have a knot here, which I'm not concerned about. Normally I could pull that out and fix it or whatever. But since these are scrappy flowers, there's a good chance that I'm going to have other threads in there, because, I mean, everything has these frayed edges. And so I've even been leaving some of these long so that I can do something with them. You know, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What was that?
That was me
yawning. What was that sound? Oh my gosh. I'm just now seeing you yawn.
Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. I just know.
I just saw you yawn. I mean, that was,
So I want to ask everybody, what's everybody else been doing today, Saturday? What's been going on in their world?
Well, we've been with you.
Well, yeah, for the last couple hours, huh? I appreciate that too.
And
I really appreciate that.
What's that? It went really well, Marianne.
Did it?
I know I sent you a text, and
here's the
thing. But I hadn't got to talk to you. I know you had family around you.
I have been trying to.
What's that?
I've been trying to write some notes, make some bullet points, just, you know, whatever I knew I felt I needed to cover and to stay on task for 3 weeks. And I could not. I just couldn't. Every time I sat down to write some, you know, just get the bullet points down, I couldn't. I just couldn't get anything down on paper or on my computer or anything. So finally, I said to Doug this morning, I just am not prepared. I don't have anything written down, and, you know, I'm always prepared and organized, and I don't have bullet points or anything. And he said, well, you know, sometimes just speaking from the heart is the best way to go. So just go.
And you know how we talk about how it needs to happen organically sometimes, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's it right there. Yeah.
That's true. So I'm glad. Yeah. I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff that I would have liked to have told people about that I, you know, forgot, but it's okay.
No, I don't think so. I think you did great.
I think we got.
Here's another little tip. If you go to one end or the other, or one side or the other of the ribbon, you can get a different look. Now, I played with it every which way, because I just sat and did it while I watched TV.
Right.
While I was babysitting the kitten. So you go either way, one side or the other. I even did like a zigzagged back and forth with one of them.
Right.
Because you have the opportunity to zhuzh it afterwards, you can see, you know, every fabric's going to act different, and maybe you like that on one and not on another, or maybe you decide that you like that the best. Just any way that, you know, that makes you happy, you know. So
way to go, Julie.
see, look at that. It's just so easy.
Yeah, I like that. So Julie did online church, and Margie's holding her needy cat. Glennis got her hair done. Yay.
Yay.
Thanks, Margie. Thanks. I really do appreciate that a lot. Julie, were you there? I didn't see you there. Maybe you probably watched it after, huh? Because I don't think Julie could be there live during it. So, but she probably came in just as soon as we finished and then watched it really quickly before this one started. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. So I have a couple questions for them, Cheran. Well, we have a couple questions for them. We have a couple questions for them. So we've been wondering if starting at this time at night for everybody except Julie, is a little bit late. What do you guys think about this time? We typically start at 8 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 7 Pacific, which is 9 Central, which is 10 Eastern. Is this a little late if we were to go 2 to 2.5 hours? Oh, good job, Julie. Yeah, I wasn't talking very fast, so you could double time it and still understand me, I'm sure. How do you guys feel about this time? We'd really like to know. Would you like to start a little earlier? What we don't want is that, we start at 8 and then by 9 o'clock, it's so late for everybody that either you're, staying up beyond what you would, or we're losing people, that really want to be a part of it. Not for Margie, because she's up late anyway. Okay, good. Glennis. Yes, it's too late, Glennis. Okay, so Margie, if we did start a little earlier, would that still work for you? Trudy, how about you? Crystal, how about you? Everybody who's here. Glennis says, yes, it is a little late. Julie, it's probably just right, because after online church, but we probably could go a little bit earlier and still get Julie after online church. We do want to get her in there. But yeah, would really like to know what the rest of you think about that. So Glennis says, yes, would like it earlier, and we do have a lag. Okay, it is kind of late for Trudy as well. Hubby time starts. Okay, so about what time do you feel you have to peel off, Trudy, in order to, not get upset hubby? We are like, we're 45 minutes into it now. Do you get about another 15 minutes? So you get maybe an hour with us and then you're gone. So if we started an hour earlier, you might get 2 hours with us. Ginny always ends up falling asleep. I totally understand that. I'm just yawning. I'm not falling asleep.
You had an emotionally draining day, so
yeah, it was.
I'm not all that, this is hard.
I was really looking forward to coming here after, though. I really was. So
sometimes we just need to hang out with our girlfriends, huh?
Exactly. Kind of frustrated that technology didn't work. I didn't want you to have to look at me again for, the evening, but
I kind of figured something was going on like that.
Yeah, boy, major. I don't know, but I'm getting some new technology on Monday too, so maybe we can take care of this. Crystal, don't think it's late, but it's always the time I make dinner and we're eating. Maybe earlier sounds better. Okay. And Trudy, for that plan you just said. Okay. So what if Cheran, what if next week we try it 1 hour earlier and see how that works for everybody?
What time would we end up doing the sale?
Well, the sale is at 2 o'clock my time, which is 1 o'clock your time.
1 o'clock, yeah.
And then, and actually, I have an online meeting at 5 o'clock next Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, so we do the sale from 2 till just before 5. And then I have that at 5 o'clock, and I'll make sure that I'm off by 6:45. And I will test this prior. I'll test this in the morning because I should have new equipment set up. And Then we'll go live at 7 instead of 8, 7 my time, which would be 6 your time. Which would be, Gigi, are you Central time or Eastern time? I think you're Central, which would be 8 o'clock your time. So 8.
Does that work better for the late bees?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a full-on day, Julie. It's going to be one of those days.
Maybe we should do our sale on Friday night.
Oh, maybe we should do it on Friday. Maybe we should do it on Friday, because
maybe we should think about that.
Yeah, and if we did it Friday,
that way we're not rushed.
Yeah,
because that makes it hard too.
Yeah. I need to see your shapes that you cut out for your flowers again.
Okay, I'm going to lay them all out for you. Okay. Julie, get out your tool. This is where you use your tool for the center and for the flower shapes. It's awesome. You can do like a nice thick layer. You don't have to cut it out at any point until you're ready to use it and stack the flowers. It doesn't, because you can't see the edges, you know, I mean. So I just basically took, here, let me get a piece of fabric and show you how I did most of these. These ones aren't even shaped like flowers, but after you get them layered up, it's fine. I mean, they look great. These ones I showed you had like one piece that was cut like a flower, and that's the denim, which I like the idea of denim and lace together all of a sudden. Do you see these shapes though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm cutting weird amoeba shapes, but they're just, they look really good.
Cut your circle, or fold your fabric in fours. Oh, in half, and then in half again. Oh. And then do like a raindrop shape.
Okay. So show me that. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show you that. Let me get a bigger piece of fabric here.
Pretty small, huh?
Huh?
Because
they're
pretty small. So like,
I'll show you right here. I've got this larger piece
that you're using.
What's that? The size?
Julie says, which tool would that be?
Not your husband.
Yeah. Oh. Tool as in tool fabric.
Yeah. Well, she said she had a whole bunch of it she needed to find use for. So this is folded in fours right here.
I'm with Margie. That's what I was thinking. How 60s, denim and lace.
Yeah, I'm loving them together for the flowers, though.
Okay. Wait a minute. Back up. Okay, so when you start, how big is that piece you're starting with? About
this is a large piece right here,
which is about
about 1 by well, it's not even square. But I would go with your largest piece to be maybe 2 inches.
Okay.
For your largest one, and then just, don't measure or anything special. Just work your way down and then stack them. Yeah. So I fold this in half and then in half again. And this is how I did most of them, just folded in fours. But this fabric is thin enough and it's a big enough piece that I can actually fold it one more time, which makes it easier. So just come along the side here.
What would be the point of folding it one more time?
What's that?
What happens when you fold it one more time?
Well, let's see. Can't hurt. Okay, so it's kind of a heart shape here.
Yeah.
And what happens is more petals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the more you fold it, the more petals you get. So it's kind of like the flowers that I did the tutorial on last week, where you fold it 3 times and then you cut out your petal. And when I did it, you're just cutting out the 2 petals at a time that go across from each other. But this is because you don't cut it off, then you actually get the whole flower.
Correct. Okay. And remember, you asked if I had watched that video. I had watched it already.
Okay, good.
I was looking today for another video, and I was like, where is this video she's talking about? And then I realized, no,
Seen
Yeah,
that
I did see it.
one. Did you
So
see
I
the?
even went in and fringied up my flowers a lot, like
Oh,
the shapes,
yeah.
so that they have those strings hanging out. And it depends on your fabric,
Oh, yeah.
obviously,
I
but
like those.
yeah.
Did you see the
So
rosette video tutorial?
I did. I saw all of them.
Oh, cool.
Um,
I saw yours too.
this one I just fringed.
Okay.
I cut out a circle and then just fringed it up.
Yep. That makes
That's
a
it.
nice layer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like if I put these melty fabrics, like a larger one on top of it,
Oh my goodness, it didn't work.
if I melt that, it'll do something fun.
All right, so I must have started on the wrong side. I did like I did on mine, and because when I cut it out like heart shaped, I ended up with 4 layers of petals, just like mine, that I would then layer up and put together.
That's fine.
No,
that works too.
I want one. I'm gonna do
whatever floats your boat. Now you have leaves.
Doesn't float my boat. I want one like yours.
Now you have leaves, though. You see?
Yeah. No,
that made leaves.
I'll just do that as a funky.
I had some pieces when I cut them out. They just came out like this one, so odd shaped. And this is my fault for stacking the fabric up and doing more than one at a time. But it's not going to matter when I get it in there.
Yeah.
When I get it stacked in a flower, it's going to be great because it's going to go down like this. So it's going to look different. You really don't have to worry so much about the shape. Just cutting it and staggering the sizes and,
yeah,
these ones are round. Some have 4 petals because the fabric was thicker when I folded it and cut it.
Right.
The thinner ones, I got away with doing just 2. And I'm just doing a variety of my scrap fabrics. And if it's scraps, it's because I used that fabric somewhere in a journal or in a project. So my flowers are going to match. And I was going to tell Julie, use your wallpaper. Wallpaper would be great for these between layers of fabric.
Cool. That would look cool.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be all fabric. It can be fabric and ribbon and lace and paper, and wallpaper's nice and thick. That would be amazing, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Wallpaper would be amazing. I am
trimming the ends to a point on the wider ribbon here, thinking it just might look nicer if I have ends sticking out, if they're pointed. Doesn't have to be, but just thought I'd see. I did that with the last one and it worked.
All right, I'm gonna try something different here because I'm not liking how they're turning out. My pieces.
I also got this. Well, twist them. If your ribbon is gonna be anywhere from 6 to 8 inches. Depending on how wide it is. And when you get to the end, pull it tight and twist it until you like the way it looks.
Looks more like a butterfly than a flower.
That's okay. Now you got butterflies. Happy accidents, remember?
Yeah.
There is no wrong. What kind of stuff are you using? Show me that. Show me that.
What I'm using?
Yeah. Show me that.
I'm using here is this. It's one of those sample, and the back.
I'm just waiting on the delay.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a moment. There it is. Oh, it's so pretty.
That's the back. Yeah, I love it.
So pretty.
Probably a drapery fabric.
I would use those for bases because they're so thick.
Yeah.
So I would make that one absolutely flower shaped, even if you don't fold it or you only fold it in half to get your shape correct the way you want it.
Peanut.
What's that?
Looks like a peanut, not a flower.
Oh, so you really are only making 2 petals?
Well, on this one, that's how it came out. That's not what I want.
Fold it back in half and cut it into a heart shape. Go to a heart shape.
Julie, for wallpaper, tacky glue does work pretty well. Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix or 123 works really well. And Art Glitter Glue. Art Glitter Glue works really well.
Do they have that in Australia?
I don't know. Julie, do you have access to Art Glitter Glue? That's what we should have sent her. Can I do that with hubby? Twist him till I like how he looks. Just asking for a friend.
That's right. Just keep twisting. Just keep twisting.
That's funny. Don't care who you are. That's
so this
funny.
one knotted, and I'm okay with it. I left some strings hanging out. I ended up making like a over-under knot with it.
Right.
And now I've got these pieces hanging out that are going to be incorporated either in between the layers, or I'll pull it up here, or I could even dangle some stuff off of it.
Right.
Like some beads. That would be really pretty. Like some pearls or something hanging off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, lining and lace that's like this, which usually I struggle with this kind of lace. That's got the gather on the one side.
Oh, right.
But this is perfect for this though. Let me get a thinner piece out here. I don't know how much I like the pink one, and I might want it on the outside if I'm going to use it. But okay, let me see.
Only online if they're out of
No,
stock.
I have some. Okay, right here. I was going to do tulle, but I want to do this and show you. You might really like this too. More thread. I just need somebody to stand here and thread needles for me.
Sure. I'm just not doing very well with these. Now, I look at that lace that you said you sometimes struggle with, and I know how to make a flower with that instantly. But I'm just not doing very well with cutting these shapes.
Show me what you got. Show me what's happening there.
Let me finish cutting the one I'm cutting. I got nothing.
I just wonder if anybody else is having the same problem and I'm not explaining correctly or something.
Oh, it's not you.
So,
it's me. I mean, you said cut amoeba shapes. Just cut weird random shapes.
Yeah, just cut out weird random shapes.
And then they're just not even like flowers. And
okay, I can tell you how to make it perfect. Cut two hearts out and do them across from each other. I like that. That's perfect.
Okay, so I got this little stack of stuff here. Each one's different. No, not working. Not
I love them.
that.
Don't chuck them. They're perfect for layering.
On top of
perfect.
That. Nope, not perfect. Looks like a dog bone.
Okay, do me a favor.
The butterfly.
Pull them up like they're gonna be when they get a center.
Well,
pull them just a little bit and see what happens. It's pretty magical. That's awesome. So, okay, take your flower petal and do this with it right here and see how it ends up looking, because it's pretty magic. You can use any shape you want, and once you do this, the definition in the petals is not the same. Can you see?
Do that.
Yes. And look at how they change when you do that. See? Look at that. Yeah.
They do change.
See, that looks like a flower to me.
Yeah. Okay, that does kind of look like a flower.
Yeah, so if you put one of these centers in there, that's what's going to happen. You know, when you sew that in, you just sew a little stitch in the bottom of that so that it stays like that.
Julie hit it right on the head.
What's that?
They're colorful clouds.
So if you're not comfortable with that, cut out two hearts and do them across from each other and use those for your petals.
Okay, so wait a minute. So if I take these, am I going to stitch it together first like that and then put something in the center?
No, I wouldn't waste my time doing it that way. I would do the thing for the center and then stitch it in. Yes, yes. Hey, ladies, they can be stapled or glued as well.
Yeah. Well, glued, you're going to pull into that shape.
No, well, all you do is put another little stitch in the bottom of it to keep that shape.
I just
And
threaded
they're not.
in the dark.
What's that? You threaded a needle in the dark?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the dark because the light behind me caused all
Yeah.
kinds of weird glare. I can't thread it in the light, but I can thread it in the dark.
So the smaller the bead, the more flat your flower will sit, obviously.
Right.
If you go too fat on the bead, it depends on where you're going to put it.
Right.
Like I have some gorgeous old beads with roses on them.
Yeah.
They're really fat. Sequins would be nice here. Buttons. The smaller, the flatter the button is, that's going to determine the thickness of your flower.
I've got prototypes for 4 tutorials, all for flowers. They're all abouts. There are so many.
Wonderful.
We might have to do a second month on flowers. Depends if I'm sick of them by the end of the month. But that's some that I was just working on that I just wanted to show because I've been using buttons on them, and they're really cool. And they're so easy and everybody can make them. But I didn't do the tutorial yet, so I can't blow it and show them. All right, I need to find something to go in the center of this one. Hey, but did you guys all watch the rosette tutorial?
Yes.
I know you did. Anybody else watch the rosette tutorial? Stick that in your birthday cake.
They're so cute.
They are, and they're so much fun.
When you said rosette, that's not what I was. That's why I was looking for something else.
Ah, what were you thinking? What came to mind?
Well, I thought you made a, like I showed you the roses I made out of denim to go on the top of my shoe thing. Like those kind is what I was thinking. Isn't there another name for those as well?
I don't know. Guys, is there another name?
What is the other name for those, ladies?
You watched? Is there another name for these? Hi, Liz.
Julie, I'm with you there. It's been a rough week.
It has. It has. I finished a few of them even after I did the tutorial.
Yeah, there is another name for those. I just can't think of what it is.
Called, guys, if they're not rosettes, or is there another name in addition? I've always heard them as rosettes, so I do like that. I like this one. See the little gold around the edges? That's Nouveau Mousse.
Artistically creative.
That's
gotta run.
See, she has to run. She gets 1 hour with us, then she has to run. His hubby needs his time too. Mine would be doing the same thing, except he's at work.
Well, we'll let you know what time we change it to. Thank you so much for coming.
Trudy, plan on next week 1 hour earlier, but we'll get the event scheduled, and so it'll be
we'll get it confirmed, and
I want to call them pinwheels too, but they don't. Pinwheels actually spin around.
No, there's another name, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't come up with it. It's
pinwheel, and they do
when they make them into awards.
Yeah. They do that.
Okay, so look what happens when I do this with this kind of lace. This was that gathered on one side lace. Watch, it's magic. Boom.
Those are
got a carnation.
That is great for flowers. That gathered on lace.
Yes, they're so cool.
Now I need something to make the center of it.
So how about a piece of sheer fabric or ribbon?
Yeah.
Something lightweight that's kind of drapey.
It's just kind of dark here, so I was just looking at what's nearby that I don't have to turn on the light or go dig for. But maybe there'll be something in this bit bucket. If not, I have a bit bin next to me that I could get.
How about beads? Do you have beads?
Yeah, I'd have to get those out.
That would work as well. Buttons, beads, sequins.
Burlap.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Burlap is also good between the layers with the strings sticking out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, good night, Trudy.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
Medallions. Are you thinking of medallions?
Medallions. Is that it? No, that's not it.
Medallions with awards, but that's not what these are called.
So you can always go in and give them a trim too. Like if you want it to be perfect and you're not, and you see like that piece, there was a little piece sticking up that I didn't like, but I mean, look at that. It was the end.
That's cool.
It's beautiful.
Right. Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna.
They look like carnations.
I just got a piece of lace or a ribbon. This is actually ribbon. Good night, Trudy. Take care. Be safe, and we'll see you on Facebook all week. Watch for
that's perfect.
And then next week for sure. Yeah, it's a little exhausting to do all this, and I don't like being exhausted when I'm here to play with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to do it. I just want to know if you're having trouble with it, is anyone else thinking they're going to also have trouble with it?
I don't know.
I want to make sure that I explained it correctly. I just thought they were pretty fuss free, like just kind of whip them up and don't pay attention until you go to stack them. Like they're pretty
right.
You can make a lot of mistakes and still come up with something fantastic.
Yeah, they're a little cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Like okay, so I'm taking this piece of ribbon and I'm just stitching along in and out, in and out. I'm going to pull it together, make a center.
The running stitch, isn't that what that's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just put
this is lining right here. It's like a satin lining.
Oh, cool.
Which this kind of thin, the thinner the fabric, the better for this centerpiece. Like if I was going to do one with denim, it would need to be bigger because it just wouldn't come out the same. I think I would have to do a bigger one because it's so thick.
Oh, that's really weird angle. I'm getting a lot of glare.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's perfect. That fabric is perfect for this.
Glynis is, this is just, it's just a piece of real thin ribbon. Glynis, we need to talk about fussy cutting. I need your fussy cutting. I don't have time to fussy cut, and I need your fussy cutting skills.
Okay, so that was that piece of lining, and it's like a satiny polyester.
Yeah.
But it came out perfect, just one pull, and I absolutely love it. You can leave your knot in the middle too, if on top, or you can bury it in the bottom, either way. It depends on what kind of look you're going for, because sometimes that knot looks even better.
Right. I need to
in the middle.
I need to find me either a button or a I've got some buttons that would work. Margie, what are you crocheting? That's what I want to know. Inquiring mind. That's right.
I love to sit and do something with my hands like this.
Different. Yeah. Yeah, I like
crocheting. I would totally do if I knew how.
Margie could teach you how. I crochet.
If I had time to do all the things I wanted to do.
I know. Never.
But I do not.
I gotta go get the button box. Wait a minute. Try this, or this is gonna come off. Margie, I have a little flower that I want to show you to see if that's one that you think you could crochet.
Is it the one you asked about last time?
I don't think I've shown them to anybody.
Yeah.
We did ask people could crochet. No, those were scrappies. She had pictures of some that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have some that are pink and blue, and they're crocheted, and it's something that if Margie could crochet little flowers like that, but in probably more neutral. Well, some people want them in all colors. White and cream and off-white and black and probably all colors. Come on.
I really, really enjoyed this project because I love to sit and just sew. Or when I did fashion design and when I make costumes, I love to sit and do something with my hands like this. As much as I love to get messy, I really love sitting and doing fussy little handwork like this.
Yeah.
Repetitive, time to think, time to watch TV, or play with your kitten, because the kitten absolutely loves my bit bucket.
Yeah. Wow, Glynis, that's a lot of fussy cutting. She sent out 3 envelopes of fussy cutting recently.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't mind fussy cutting also. I just, I have to, I can look up and look away.
Time. I can't, I started throwing fussy cutting stuff into a plastic container, and then I would take it with me when we're going to sit down and watch a movie to fussy cut, but I can't do that because there's not enough light.
Yeah, and I also need to look down most of the time if I'm fussy cutting, because I don't want to cut myself.
Yes.
But I can look up if I'm sewing. I love sewing beads and sequins and doing that sort of stuff. But
same.
Yeah,
but not. But fussy cutting, I can't. I gotta. And I don't have any time to watch TV anymore either. But
I rarely do. Also,
the rare time I do, it's usually a movie with Doug, and he doesn't like me to sit there and not pay attention to the movie at all, because that's time together. It feels like I'm somewhere else mentally. So, which I get, but it's just too dark. We watch a movie, it's just too dark to fussy cut. I can't see all the.
So I decided this one wasn't long enough or big enough, so I added another length of ribbon to it. You can stack them up.
Yeah.
Like that. It doesn't have to be all in one piece.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, let me cut this off, and I'm going to go grab my button box.
So I made spaghetti again, so that all they have to do is cook noodles.
Yum.
I think Bill just got home.
I like really basic stuff. I cooked salmon today. I love salmon, but I like spaghetti.
I do too.
I
don't make things like that unless somebody requests it and the kid loves it. No, spaghetti. I'm more likely to make salmon than I am spaghetti. Yeah, but it's her favorite. So
I like spaghetti. Well, salmon is I just do it on the griddle, and I love it.
And it's quick too. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going.
Well, I put my sauce in this morning.
You did what? Oh, you put the sauce in?
I started my sauce this morning. Yeah.
It can cook a long time.
When I had time. Yeah. So you're going to do what now?
I'm cleaning a few things off my desk here because I have no space. And then I'm going to go get my button box and find a button for the center. I'm at least going to complete this one flower. Dang it.
Look how pretty it is. I love it.
That is pretty.
That's lining. It's 2 pieces about this big. And I just added a second piece.
And grab a piece of coffee dyed paper and turn it into an envelope and sew the buttons on as closures. But that's just me,
You did what?
I would rather take that long piece of fabric swatch, and grab a piece of coffee dyed paper and turn it into an envelope and then sew the buttons on as closures.
I have so much fabric. It's really, a matter of, I have more fabric than time. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Button box. Oh, we're coming up in the next couple of weeks. We have to do Christmas in July sale. I've been putting Christmas things together, and I've
been seeing it
in July.
I've been seeing everybody's posting Christmas in July tags and workshops and on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm not I love Christmas. We go hog wild. However, I'm the one that doesn't want to hear Christmas music until December 1st. It stresses me out.
Wow. Well, I just want to do the
You
Christmas
know?
in July sale so people can get the things to start planning what they're going to do for Christmas. Because
Yeah.
if I'm going to make paper craft things for Christmas, I cannot wait until December 1st. They will never get made because there's too many other things to do.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Where's my
I
cat?
completely understand why people do that. I just,
Be doing that.
ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty. That's really
Fabric's all frayed and I
Oh.
love it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I was gonna trim that.
Oh yeah, Amy, you got
but
recovery time
keep
coming up.
going.
You can sit around fussy cutting. Get you
Yeah.
all the stuff fussy cut and ready to go for after. That would be awesome.
Or
Salmon.
you could make these flowers.
Ruined all other fish besides trout and bass. Oh, love some good trout and bass. Julie,
so
tonight we're
pretty.
having lamb rissoles that are wonderful butchers made with potatoes, cauliflower, and broccoli with garlic sauce and tzatziki. Oh,
Yum.
nothing like a good garlic sauce and tzatziki, my all-time favorite. Mm.
I make that sometimes
Too
when
bad.
I'll make like a Greek.
Too bad you live in Australia. I would
Yeah.
go to your house tonight, which is tomorrow morning for me. So maybe I have time to get there, huh? Oh, good.
Yeah, you better hurry.
I know. Ah! All right.
Oh, this is so pretty.
That really is pretty.
It looks like a carnation, but it's all thready and oh, it's wonderful. Trim a few of these off.
Huh.
Yeah, it's been a long day, huh?
It has. I
Yeah,
hope
you know, I sat down at my desk and turned the computer on I was there earlier, but I went and took a break. At 3 o'clock, because I thought it was 4 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock my time today.
Right.
And my computer said 4, you know, usually that's how it goes,
right.
You know, on the listing or on the, you know, before a live.
Yep.
So I don't know why it was saying 4 o'clock,
Weird.
which would be 3 my time, right? Yeah. So I was actually sitting here an hour earlier.
You're like, darn it, I got all this extra crafting time.
Yeah, well, I did a bunch of stuff today. I've been sick for most of the week, and I decided to catch up. What?
It's been a rough week for a lot of people.
It has.
Sorry, I have a needle in my mouth.
You're fine.
If I set it down, I'll lose it. All right, I think I found the button. Simple little
shank buttons are good for this too.
Yep, it's a simple white fabric, like not satin, but probably rayon covered button, shank button. It'll make a perfect just inside of a flower. Oh,
I have a hard time eating lamb.
Depends how it's cooked. For me.
Well, no, I have a hard time because it's a lamb.
Oh.
It's a baby.
You're not supposed to think of the lamb.
Well, I know, but I'm that close to vegetarian because I worry about, you know, the animal. I just worry about it.
I know.
A baby especially, like
I have a hard time.
veal, can't do it.
Right.
Can't do it. I had it once.
Yeah.
And I hated that I liked it.
Oh, so you can't do it. I get it.
I emotionally cannot handle it.
Right.
Yep. I know that's weird, but it's like I have empathy for the animal that's already dead.
Yeah.
You know, the longer we all keep ordering this, the longer they're going to do that. You know, like if there's supply and demand.
I will tell you.
Sad.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's a whole life cut short.
Sometimes we have to put a chicken down because it's sick
and
something that we can
it's so hard.
Help them with. Something we can heal, which we always try first to do.
Yeah.
But every now and then we have to do that, and I cry.
Especially, you can't eat them, can you?
No, not those.
Because they were pets. Yeah. But I feel like eating my dog.
Especially if it's one that was very pet-like and, you know,
right.
just
right.
I mean, there are some that you just wouldn't even believe they're chickens based on what they do, and others are like, "I'm gonna put you in the freezer, I don't care," you know?
I
Um,
also worry about, what kind of place they lived and, like,
right?
yeah,
Not knowing
if they're all crowded and,
oh, the chickens,
yeah,
the others
I
too.
hate that I buy chicken on sale
Yeah. See, if
because it's
you raise
probably
your
the
own,
case.
that you can at least make sure that they have a good life and that they're raised in
Right.
conditions. And I don't like just throwing them away because to me that feels very disrespectful. I
Yeah.
I like, I prefer to use every part of them, you know, from the meat to I pull all their
Right.
feathers and I keep their feathers, I clean them and, you know, keep them for art, but it feels disrespectful to just toss their body in the
Right.
trash. So, I
Yeah.
feel like at least I'm honoring them by using
Every
everything.
part.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
you know, and that includes the meat and, um,
Yeah.
but at least, you
No,
know,
I get it.
we sit down for dinner and I call them by name and say, "Thank you for your life and thank you for giving your life to provide us sustenance."
Um, that's the one thing I always ask farmers, when I say I couldn't have like a cow because I would name him, he'd become a pet, and then
Right.
I would have to have a funeral, and then I couldn't put his name on every package in the freezer. It
Right.
would be ridiculous. Um, but then my mom thought she could do that, right? Because
Oh,
she grew up when she was a kid, they lived in Oklahoma and Texas,
yeah.
and it was nothing to for her to pick cotton all day. That's what they did when they weren't
Right.
in school, and they had animals and but she as an adult, it was just a few years back, she actually got a pig that they
Mhm.
raised,
Right.
and they shared it with my stepbrother and his wife,
Mhm.
and my mom couldn't eat it.
Hmm.
She
Wow.
it happened, because she loved it,
Yeah.
and she said she didn't know she was going to have a hard time with it,
Mhm. Yep.
until it happened, you
Wow.
know. Yeah, it's sad.
Julie's right. The bones are great for broth.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love to cook, and I love, but I don't like to think where the food came from,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah.
If I do, then I won't eat it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to do, so I go on a damn diet. I'm sorry.
Oh. Uh,
So I have several of these already here.
yeah.
They're pretty.
I'm trying to get this one together. I'm trying to pinch the bottom and sew it so it'll,
Yeah, just put a little stitch in that, look, do an X on the bottom and sew it up a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I'm working on that part. I got,
Lace is really good for this.
oh
Tulle,
yeah.
these centers are my favorite part, and they're not, they're
Yeah.
flowers in themselves, but
Yeah, they are. I like the centers.
when I made that top, this was all I used. I used like a tulle and
Uh-huh.
did the whole top in these flowers. So I never really considered these until are all about making these the center of a flower,
Oh,
because they were the
right,
whole flower in my brain,
right.
Um, but they're perfect for that.
Yeah.
They really look good on the layers.
Hey, did we lose Margie and Amy?
I don't
Please,
know.
Julie's here. Julie's stuck with us. Actually, it
Amy's
says we've
here.
got 8 people. I haven't seen anything from Amy or Margie in a bit.
Grown-up sheep are tough
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the older
I
animals get, all of them, the older they get, the tougher their meat gets.
I just wouldn't eat, lamb. That's it,
Yeah.
or any part of it. Like you'll never catch me eating a frog or a rabbit. Um, for those very reasons. I like frogs and rabbits. That's my problem, you know.
So then I guess you don't want to know that I raised rabbits as a kid and we always ended up eating them.
No, I don't mind. I mean, if you guys, whatever anybody else does, as long as they're
Yeah.
not cruel to animals,
It wasn't that I
you
loved,
know,
wasn't that I wanted to do that, but that's,
how it was.
that's how it was. And yeah, they were there for our livelihood or sustenance, I guess, not livelihood, because we didn't sell them.
Yeah.
And they taste like chicken if they're cooked.
Rabbits, I think they're a little bit different. I mean, I tried it once.
About wild rabbit, like jackrabbit, or are you talking about domestic?
No, I'm just talking about domestic rabbits.
It tastes a lot like chicken if they're cooked well, so they're tender.
Everything tastes a lot like chicken.
I think that's where
my ex-husband used to go grouse hunting, and I don't mind that because, I mean, I couldn't kill it myself, but I don't mind eating hunted food because it had a life, it lived happily.
Yeah.
It does make me sad, the trophy hunters that aren't in it for the meat, obviously. And, people that kill a whole bunch of animals every year for the sheer love of killing things, that breaks my heart.
For the sport of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't believe in hunting for the sport. I do believe in hunting to support your family and to feed your family.
Yeah, that's it. Feed your family, but the animals lived a happy life if they're in the wild. Generally. I don't know.
Generally.
All right, look at that. Do you see this?
Done with this flower, and I will show you.
You guys see what happened with this lace?
It did turn out better than what I thought.
It is so. Oh, you can't really see it. There's a glare, huh?
Yeah, there is, but that's really pretty.
It is. The edges of it are really cool because it's a piece of lace I cut into a strip, and it's kind of meshy, and it just turned out so cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Margie's just crocheting away. Get that Afghan done.
When my kids were little, I did cross stitch, but I've never known how to crochet or knit, and which shocks me because any new medium I see, I must do that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's surprising that you never learned to crochet or knit.
Right. But no one in my house did it. So that would be why. I mean, my grandma did. But,
right. I learned
my mom did, but not when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She did it when she was younger.
Okay. I think this flower is done. Let me see if I can
complete.
Twist these a little bit. Should have twisted them more before I sewed them together.
You can always judge them when you're gluing them together too.
Don't twist
or when you're gluing them down.
The thread pops.
Yeah, maybe not that much. But when you glue them down, you have more options to zhuzh it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
You could even put a bead of glue underneath the petal and hide it, like if you want to push it together more.
Right. Okay, let me see if I can get this up here.
Okay, there's going to be a delay, so hold it there for a minute.
I don't know how to hold it in front of the camera. Here we
go. There you go. There you go. Nope, a little more. It's beautiful. I love it.
You're kind.
What's that?
You're kind.
No, it really, you don't think that's beautiful? It is beautiful. I really, really like the way that came out.
How
many layers?
How many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers plus the center ribbon and the button.
Wow. Glynis crocheted herself a pink bikini when she was 18.
That's
awesome. I think that's marvelous.
Yes, that was the 60s. That
Yeah, she said the 60s were great fun.
that's awesome. Way to go, Glenn. Now,
That's amazing.
I trust that you took pictures in that pink bikini.
Oh, yeah, we better see it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's awesome.
yeah, your flower's really beautiful.
Bitty, teeny, weeny, yellow polka dot
bikini.
Oh, Glennis. That's funny.
I think that's wonderful.
um,
So, do you seriously, honestly not like the flower that you made? Because it blows my mind. Or maybe you're just expecting to see something different.
well, my cutout shapes aren't great, I don't think, because I didn't have enough on one side. I don't have enough to work with to, shape it.
So cut out a leaf and
I did.
balance it with that.
I did
balance it out with the leaf.
Oh, I forgot about that. I cut out leaves. I cut out two leaves.
Yeah. So put a leaf opposite that lighter side or on the lighter side so that it balances it out and it'll be great.
All right.
Remember, flowers are not perfect in nature. So
is going both leaves. I just need some more thread.
You could even hit the edges with a little glue and put some glitter on it. You could probably put some stickles or some Nuvo drops on it.
That's true.
It would be probably good in the center, the Nuvo drops. Gosh, I love the way this lace comes out, or this. It's just like a lace curtain panel that's cut up.
That's cool.
Yeah, really love the way it comes out.
All right. And all I had next to me was pink thread, so this is getting sewn with pink thread.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't need anything fancy. I'm just using off-white. If I had a different color on me, I probably would have done that too.
It's not a pink flower, but there is pink.
That's okay.
Probably. But you don't see any of this thread, so
no. And I kind of like having all of the stuff showing, These are scrappy flowers for that reason. Yeah. I want to see all the threads and all the uneven edges and the, that's kind of what I'm going for here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't these be cute on a hat?
Yeah.
Or a brooch? Maybe something sentimental with like mom's favorite coat that everybody remembers her wearing for years. And you make like 10 brooches and send them out to all the kids and like for sentimental reasons. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Hi. Hi, Lucy. I was just thinking, I hope Lucy's asleep out there because when I left her, she was asleep, and hope she's not tearing up the house. I heard her come walking down the hall. We knew where I was. She always knows.
I have an idea.
I'm in here.
So is she just running? She's not in her kennel. She's just running wild.
Yep.
Wow, she is doing good, isn't she?
Yeah, she's doing great. She's 8 weeks old today.
She's potty trained, huh?
Not 100%. We're
not quite.
We are working on that. Really good.
Oh, that's the hard part. Yeah.
Really good. Like she goes to the door and tells me.
Wow.
We're in the room here. She tells me when she needs to go out. Most of the time. Most of the time.
So I'm going to try something new this time. I'm going to knot the end here, and then I'm going to start with a bead on it.
All right.
For my center of the cluster. So I want to start with a bead, a pretty small one here. Hopefully my knot's not big enough. I'm having a hard time tying my knots with this thing on my thumb because I roll right there.
Oh yeah.
I might have to go around the hole once.
Yeah. Glennis, are you saying one regret is not taking a picture in the pink bikini? Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
I want to make sure I understand that correctly. That's what you mean.
So I'm just tying a knot around the bead. So it's my stopper, basically.
Okay.
Because it didn't, my thread was just going through. So
Right.
all I did was tie, I'm going to make it a square knot actually. Right in the center. I'm going to leave it, the trails or the tails on the string hanging out
Okay.
on purpose,
Right.
you know. I just cut it off of my threaded thread.
Oh, gee.
Because I'm smart.
Why? Pay attention.
Why was I doing that? What?
Yeah, really.
Okay, I got to do it again.
As I'm telling you what I'm going to do, I go to the exact opposite. Yeah, I've done that.
I was thinking, oh, I'm going to need to make that one a little bit shorter and make that the other end my long end, you know. Yep. But then I realized, no, I can't do that until I'm done sewing it. Oh my goodness. So kind of just using the bead as a stopper at the end of my thread, basically. And then I'll thread the ribbon or whatever I haven't picked out yet on.
Right.
So I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to leave the first knot around it. Move these out of my way. So I'm going to leave the first one and make it about the same length. So that these threads can show, basically.
Oh yeah. I'm almost I'm almost done throwing. I'm almost done.
Don't throw it.
Really. I'm almost done sewing the leaves on.
So when you get to that point, I'm leaving my leaves loose on the side. So when I'm ready to do that, I'll actually glue my leaf down and then glue the flower to the leaf. On whatever it is that I'm going to use it on.
I'm sewing them on the bottom of the flower so that they fill in where I think the flower is missing. And
yeah.
Position it accordingly.
So some eyelash trim would be really great on these flowers too.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Okay, I'm not cutting that off this time. I just want you to know. I'm going to leave it there. Cool. Oh, that was ridiculous. I think I'm going to use tulle this time, or yeah, I'm going to use tulle. I really like using tulle in these. I just love the way they come out and how they always come out perfect. You know, there's no messing up with the tulle. There's no not liking the shape. You just trim it, you know. Cool. So
I think we might have to have a $4 Friday sale, because I got a whole box of things as I've been separating, a whole box of things that are only $4. So we might need to have a $4 sale, a $4 Friday sale. Do you have any small packs that would be $4?
I could do that. Well, I'm going to have to make the packs up already, so I could totally do $4 packs. Yeah. Okay. I'm curious. You know, I have an art room full of vintage treasures, and some new, but mostly it's vintage. What kind of things are y'all looking for?
And all my vintage is in boxes in the garage. I have to get rid of all the new that's taking up space in here.
Yeah. Marjorie said, I have $4.
And then, yay! And then I have some really great vintage things. Oh, you know what? One of the packs I'm going to have in this week in one of those sales, depending how big I make it, is packs of foreign book pages. All different kinds. So you'll have a pack that would have like French and Russian and Spanish and German.
I love those.
Yeah, and you have book pages from all of these. And so, you know, maybe it's a $5 pack and you get, you know, all these different foreign languages book pages. I love those too. That's why I like to put together those packs. So people
really cool.
Buy all the books. You can just get some.
Yeah.
Japanese. I got Japanese too. I just got hold
of I have some of those also.
I just bought from an estate sale a whole bunch of foreign language books. More foreign. Okay. What do you think with the leaves on it?
Okay, I'm waiting for the delay, but I'm looking.
German and Russian, Glynis? Okay.
Let me see. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I
Shirley,
really, really like it.
do you?
Yes.
You.
A pom-pom ball would also be good in the center.
Huh. Yeah.
Like the little craft ones that you
Yeah.
have laying around.
Yeah.
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 Like
The
the
little
teeny tiny ones.
ones. Yeah. That would work.
Yeah.
I like this little button in there, but oh, thanks, Margie. Julie. Oh, Shirley. Thank you guys. I wasn't
It
thinking
really is beautiful.
I wasn't thinking it was very pretty, so I really do appreciate you saying that. Okay, if I
Well,
can make that flower, you guys can make them for sure. Shirley, you said, wait, let me go back here and say, eyelash trim would make great tendrils. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I'm going back a little. Julie's cutting up tissue boxes. Just crocheted flower and ripped it out. Didn't like it. Need practice. Okay. I'll have to send you one of these, Margie, and maybe looking at it, you can do something with it. Glynis has photos somewhere of the other outfits, but not the pink bikini. It was variegated with a material called Fentax. Oh, I remember Fentax. I could wear it in the water without it sagging.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Okay.
I think trim would make great tendrils. Margie has $4.
Yeah, I saw
Glennis
that.
says me too, and Shirley says yeah. Okay, Shirley, the yeah, was that yeah for you have $4, or was that yeah on the foreign language book pages that I was talking about right then? Because then Glennis said German and Russian, please. So I want to know where Shirley's comment. Yeah, you're right, Shirley. I am my own worst critic. Ugh. But okay, so Shirley, tell me about that comment. Was that on foreign language book pages, or yeah, on $4? We like $4. I like $4 sales. I like to do sales the way I like them, and I like $4 sales, or $5 sales.
Yeah, what you would want to see if you were shopping.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I practically give everything away, because that's the way I like to get it. But
oh, Shirley, you don't have to apologize for that. We understand that you guys have a life. She's feeling bad because she wasn't at your live earlier.
Oh, I see that. Oh no,
it was her granddaughter's birthday. I mean,
yeah. Everybody has stuff going on, and the few things that you can go to right now, you got to do what you can do. And
we appreciate your time. Honestly,
your granddaughter's birthday was not going to be recorded so that you can just go watch it, and it's no fun to watch that.
Right, you kind of have to be there.
Watch my recording of that live, by all means. So I'm not at all offended, and I know you were there in spirit. So you can go back and watch it, though. I hope that you do, because I'm sure that you know somebody that, either every woman either has breast implants or knows somebody who does. I mean, there's nobody that doesn't know somebody who does. And it's just important. And you have to
just don't walk around to everyone going, do you have breast implants?
We have to be our own advocates. Otherwise, we don't get taken care of. They just shove some medication at you and, send you on your way. And that's not how we're going to take care of things that are important like this, that are killing you. What I didn't say on there was that in this past year, we've lost 2 friends to breast implant illness. And one of them left, she was 36 years old. She left a husband and 3 boys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Is that your friend in Arizona you were talking about?
No, she was here in Utah.
Wow.
And, yeah, it just breaks my heart to even talk about it, because it just breaks my heart. They're telling her all these other things, and it wasn't all these other things. And I kept saying, get the implants out, get the implants out. And now he talks about it all the time to me, and he's like, I wish I would have pushed her to get her implants out.
Wow. That's really scary.
Yeah, it is. It just is. So scary.
There's another way you can do these flower centers too.
Yeah.
if you fold it accordion style, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, and then just push your needle through.
Yep.
Then you've done your running stitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I did. I would hold the needle, and then I just take the ribbon and push it back and forth onto the needle until the entire needle and then just pull it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I do it too. I put it, I'm sure you've been watching me do that. But I just have been wanting to try that with the, just running the needle through one time. If you do an accordion fold, like back and forth, and fold your fabric up ahead of time before you do your stitch. Yeah. And it works. My husband just got home.
Hi.
You can play with these and zhuzh them until you figure out your own way to do it too. I mean, we all have different ways of doing things. So that's why we're here, to help each other and to come up with some new projects and new ways to do them. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm going to make a whole flower this time, I think.
Cool.
I was going to show you this, the one with the bead.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And then I have all the threads coming out the top that I tied in a knot and trimmed back.
Cool.
Yeah, my husband's home because the dogs are going crazy. Chaos comes up and like runs back and forth. And hi, Eddie.
Oh, you're on TV.
Hi,
yeah.
Tell Bill we're saying hi at him.
Yes, she said hello.
Really, bananas and strawberries, yum. But have you ever had bananas and pineapple?
I love banana pineapple. It's like a pina colada.
Yeah, but I mean like fresh pineapple, fresh bananas. You cut them all up and you stab a banana with your fork, a piece of banana, and you stab a piece of pineapple, and you put them in your mouth at the same time, and you chew them all up. It is so good. Banana and pineapple.
Yeah, I love that.
Happy.
I like pineapple banana orange juice too.
Oh yeah, that is really good. Yeah.
So I'm building a flower this time.
Okay.
If I have enough petals here. I want graduated sizes. I'm looking for what I want here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one of those. Let's see. Ooh, that's right.
Okay, so Glynis said German and Russian she needs. Anybody else need, or hey, Scrappy?
I'd like some French ones myself.
You need French. Any other foreign languages in particular that anybody needs or wants? Because what I thought I'd do is put the packs together with a whole variety. But if I know you want some, specific, I can make sure you have more of those and less of some others, or put a pack together that's just like all German and Russian for her.
I can't hear you. What? I smell dinner now. Make noodles. That's it. It's in the crock pot. Sorry.
That's okay.
He was like wondering about dinner because he said he could smell it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, apple and vintage. Nice. Oh yeah, apple and vintage cheese. Yum yum. Oh, you know what's really good? A grilled cheese sandwich and a thin slice of Granny Smith apple stuck in the middle of it.
Or pears. It's also good with pears.
It's also good with avocado or a thin slice of tomato.
Oh yeah, I can't eat grilled cheese without a tomato.
Really, French, Italian, Spanish. Okay. Scrappy, I'm going to assume that you were probably busy making those horrible flowers. How are the flowers coming, girl?
You mean her crocheted ones?
Nope. The ones that she...
the ones she sent you.
Nope. The ones that she's cutting out for the organization. Didn't realize that they could be cut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys.
With all the layers.
I'm going to have to go open the door for little Missy. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Come on, sweetie. Oh, uh-oh.
Make a shaggy
Come on.
leaf.
Come on, sweetie. Let's go.
And I
There's
want
a door over there. Come
this.
on, babe.
Boy, I love making these. I have put together a kit, and I think I'm going to zhuzh it up some more. And I'm just keeping it next to my bed, so when I go down to watch TV, I just sit and make these. It's like I just love working with my hands like this. It's just like time to think. It's like doing my dishes by hand. It's all time to think. I like that, doing something kind of repetitive, and it's just nice. Now, I don't like doing dishes like that every day, but I don't have a dishwasher, so I'm the dishwasher. I guess I have to. Trying to add some denim in here. Do I want that? Maybe not. Maybe. Ah, this way. There we go. I did that because I have this end, and I made this one small, so it's definitely a flower center. And I'm doing it all at once there. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh, I love them. So it'll be really fun to heat them too. If I stack enough like polyester or, melty fabrics, I think that'll be great. I'm gonna read the hubby's your dishwasher. Well, mine works so hard to support me, and I feel like I don't really like to ask him to do much. He just, I don't work anymore, and not by choice. The last few years have been pretty rough, so I can't really do what I used to do, and he takes good care of me. He's a good man. We just had our 5th anniversary, and kind of like Marianne's situation, I had a pretty mega thing happen as well. And yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, so it's hard, and he puts up with it, and he's a good man. So what do we think? It's pretty. I love it. I've been trying to use blue, like denim blue, more. Teal I use all the time, and I love it. But I think I just like the idea of using those scraps of denim that may be left over from making some cutoffs, or it's just kind of fun, I think. Yeah, yours is retired and needs something to do, huh? Well, if mine was retired, I would certainly give him dishes to do. And maybe even he would be cooking one of the few dishes he cooks more often. I don't really make him cook or anything. So, I mean, there's some things that he does, like takes out the garbage once in a while, or he does all the driving. He does. He works really hard, though. But I would certainly, if you didn't work, I kind of want this to curl up a little bit more, so I'm going to make it. I would have a long honey-do list for him, I'm sure, if he was just home. I just try to take care of him. And I don't even do a very good job at that some days. It's like I have to pick and choose what I do because I'll be out of juice before I get to do all the things that I need to do and the things that I want to do. Don't we all run out of juice? Okay, so I'm pulled this up so it's got more flower shape. I'm gonna pull this side too, I think. Should have had a longer needle. Oh yeah, he does grill sometimes. Yeah, if we do anything with the grill, he does that. Yes. So there we go. It's so pretty. I usually get everything all ready for the grill though. Like a couple nights ago, we had I marinated some thin pork steaks with the bone in. And usually if I make any sort of Asian food, the meat gets cut up and then put in, but I got a good deal on it. So it was like, let me marinate these. And we threw those on the grill and I had all the other stuff ready to go with it. So yeah.
Look at this. So those who were at the live earlier or watched it later met Lucy. There's Lucy.
Yes, she's so
Lucy.
cute.
She's sweet Lucy. She's a sweetie. You're so good. She's so good. There you go. There you go.
That's lucky.
I know. Great.
Okay, so here's one of my flowers, and I used for my leaf, I used the fringy end of a scarf right here, where it's all like curled up and fringy.
I like that.
And it's very thready. So yeah, I love it.
I love
that. I really do.
Oh.
I made the center smaller. That's why I did it that way.
Thank you, Shirley. Crafty smooches to Lucy. That's really good. She is. Lucy, what? Where are you going? I know she's wired. She gets the hiccups every day. Is that normal?
Yes, it is. It's very normal.
She gets the hiccups like at least once a day, every day.
Yeah, I worried about Mayhem when I got him because it had been a while since I had a puppy, and he had the hiccups at least once a day.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely normal for them to do that, especially if they're nursing too. They get them from nursing, but it's generally, you know, they just do. They're still learning how to breathe.
Yeah, how to eat and breathe at the same time.
Right.
Lucy, leave it.
Shirley, I have watched all of your videos. I watched them all last week. The unboxing that you did.
Oh yeah. Love watching.
Well, I was watching the one she opened or she did with your packages. Yeah. That's how that got started.
Shirley's really good about doing a video of every purchase she makes, and I love that. I love watching them. And if you guys haven't watched, go to Shirley's channel and look at some of the albums that she like. The most recent one was a wedding album that she made.
Yeah.
Man, beautiful work. Lucky Bride.
I didn't see that on her page though. Maybe I just missed it.
So pretty. Let's finish my note here. Let's see. And Glynis has French and Spanish. I'm clear. I'm still back on the book pages. I got to write my notes.
Book pages.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, the French and the.
I would not put Spanish in because she has French and Spanish. And
I have a Norwegian travel book, for tourists to talk to the locals. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yep. The translation. My mouth just dropped as I read Scrappy's comment. The flowers from hell are done, packaged, and ready to be sent. Are you kidding me? You got them all done this week? Man.
And will you ever volunteer to do anything like that again before seeing the project?
Oh, heck no. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, Margie,
And
my
congratulations.
dishes too. Yeah, congratulations.
Now
That's
you get to
really
celebrate.
wow. To do that many flowers of that pain in the buttness was amazing.
So I don't know if you see, that one wasn't my favorite one until I twisted it. And then I was like, I wanted to secure it in a way that I love it, so it doesn't do that again.
Uh-huh.
So I'm actually just running my thread through and to pin it in place the way I want it.
Right.
So you can always, add more to it. I love it. That's a scarf. I love how fringy it is.
That's
it's pretty cool.
Cats with hiccups are hilarious.
I've never seen a cat with a hiccup.
When we got married, I had 3 cats and Doug had 3 dogs. Cats with hiccups are hilarious. They are funny because they'd be walking along and they'd have a hiccup and their whole body would just like
jump up.
Do
they jump up?
Like it startles them that they have a hiccup.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
Yeah. Julie, I had this, okay, it's just one little bee that I cut out that I thought would be so perfect in your book. And I've had it sitting right here on my computer until I was ready to send the package to you. And then I sent the package to you and forgot to put it in.
You try so hard, what, Shirley?
To do her videos, the ones that she, and of her albums, her gorgeous albums.
Oh, yeah. Well, that seemed we were talking about cats with hiccups, and then I was thinking, is she having a hard time with her flowers?
Scrappy.
Sorry, Shirley.
I want to try that flower, Scrappy. Of course, I probably wouldn't keep the die because I'd probably go, oh, crap. No, not doing this again. But I kind of want to try it. Yeah, they get all scared and weird. Cats are really funny with the hiccups. They're awesome. I think I'm having issues. I can't see my own comments. We can see your comments, Amy. Well, I didn't see any before this for a while, so I wondered if you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought she left too.
Shirley meant to post her videos. She tries so hard to get her videos posted.
Oh.
She does a great job, though. She does a really good job. I mean, she makes a lot of crafts and sells them at Carla's sales, and she moderates for every one of Carla's sales. And
that's wonderful.
She does videos on every single purchase she makes. She's a busy lady.
I've never seen I didn't see any craft videos on there. I only saw the purchases. She doesn't put
them on there. She her albums.
I'm gonna try some eyelash trim.
But she sends her stuff. She sends stuff to Carla, and they sell it at Carla's sale because Shirley moderates. Carla has does the physical showing of it.
Well, I was just looking for a tutorial. I wasn't sure if there was any.
Yeah. I don't think Shirley has tutorials. Do you, Shirley? I don't think she does those. Scrappy, I'd love one. That would be awesome. Oh, goodness. So last time, where did they go? My sister was looking at, there they are. I got to show you. I kind of sort of started something last time. I thought I should take pictures of them and put them in the group, but I didn't yet. But I started these last time and I finished a few of them, not very many, but I did finish a few of them. I made a bunch of tags. So when I took those big file folders, the big brown ones, and I cut them down and made mini ones to store all my, I put ephemera in these. I cut the great big ones down and made these, I don't even know which way to go with those, and made these mini file folders. Out of every big one, I made 2 minis. And so the whole top got cut off. And so I had those tops and I was saving those. use them for tags. And so I started, I'm going to put some coffee dyed paper on the back, I think, for writing space and for journaling. But I started making.
I do that a lot.
Yeah,
or I use like all my offcuts, and I'll even stack them up.
Oh yeah.
Like lace strips next to each other when you get those nice brown edges anyway.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like you don't want to lose all that. Yeah, that's a good way to
these
do
are ones
that.
that I started last week. This camera is so weird. I don't even know where to hold it for this camera because it's not with the camera we normally have. So that was one.
Oh yeah, those are so gorgeous, Marianne. You sent me that picture, remember?
Yeah,
oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
There's
oh my goodness.
And then the tags that go in this one. A card. Each
Absolutely gorgeous.
A card and a tag in. Yeah, fuzzy.
They're so pretty.
I like this one. I like this one. And so I like the card with the little birds too. So that card. I love
so pretty
too.
What's that?
I love these tags. These are stamps. I have like 2 sets of 4, so 8 different stamps that stamp these. I'll show you them really close because these are really cool. So there's that one.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have those stamps.
Do you? This was
the tickets and yeah.
And it stamps out the shape on the top and everything.
Show me the other ones. What? Show me that. You mean the ticket, right?
Here's the ticket one. No, not just the ticket. The whole tag is a stamp.
Oh yeah, I don't have that. Sorry.
The whole tag is a stamp, and it stamps out even the the thing on the top. And and so
that's really cool.
Yeah, that was to him. Here's another one.
That's very cool.
And let's see.
That's a cool stamp.
The card.
Really?
And here's so I have 2 sets of 4, so I have 8 different ones. Here's another one. They're all the exact same size and shape, but they all have different things on them. I love these stamps too, Shirley. They're pretty awesome. I got to go back and see where I got them and see if I could get some more, because I think it seems to me that I got a really good price on them. If I can get some more, I would get some for everybody for our sales, because if I
Amy, did I give you one that looks like a ticket? Because I had one stamp that looked like a ticket.
Thanks, Julie.
Or a tag.
They're pretty neat.
Yeah, but I think I gave one similar to Amy. I only had one, and it wasn't fancy shaped like that. It was just shaped like a regular tag.
This is exactly how it stamps out. And then I just cut it out and then hole punch it on the top. That's what I get right there.
That's really cool.
So there's
very
one.
Cool.
Here's another one that has script and rows.
Very neat. I'm still on the last one because of the delay. So I'm looking.
Yeah. But I figure it'll come up. Here's a third one.
Ooh. That's really cool that it's got the inside too.
Yeah. The whole thing. I love that. And I'm thinking I want to try taking just a little bit of watercolor to some of these, just a very
that would be wonderful.
Wouldn't that be cool? Okay.
You have 2 other options there too. Your gel crayons mixed with a little bit of water, or your Nuvo mousse.
Yeah.
The Nuvo.
Have you tried the Nuvo with water? I like one too. And then
I've tried it with every way. All you need to do is wet a brush or use one of the water. Oh, that's so pretty. Or a water-filled brush. That's all you have to do. Oh, wow. Wow. Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think I've showed you all of them. There's 8 different ones.
That is really neat.
If I showed you 8.
I'm impressed.
So if I can find these sets, then you guys are interested in them. Is that what you're saying? They are really cool.
Here's with eyelash trim. You want to see?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
That's with the eyelash trim.
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh,
do you have a delay?
I think your voice is right there on. I don't think.
Okay, so I'm holding up the flower
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing the
for you
flower.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you go a little higher? Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that.
So I figured out how to get the sides to stand up the way you want them to.
Yeah.
Do a running stitch in a circle with each, or just around the
The bottom.
centerpiece.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it actually pinches this and pinches this and pinches this, and yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This eyelash trim and that fringy fray scarf. That is so cool. I love it.
Julie, I don't think they are. I don't think they're beeline. Let me see if I've got any record in here of where.
That doesn't have a leaf yet, but if it did, it would be dark, probably like that. You guys probably can't see on I put down my little satin scarf that I take pictures on, only because we were doing fabric stuff and I didn't want to get any glue or anything on my stuff. Paint, glue, you know. Are you there, Marianne?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. I received a text from a friend after this afternoon's broadcast, and I didn't see it right this minute. I was just trying to make sense of it. I think it auto-corrected a few words on him and not making
Oh.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, did you see the title of my latest video?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't decide what to call the tab dividers.
Dividers,
and
dividers.
Autocorrect came up and decided for me to call them deciders.
Yeah. You can't decide, we'll decide.
I just think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too.
I can't fix it at that point, I don't think, can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wasn't worried about it though.
Yeah, but you can go in and edit.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that after it's been loaded.
Yep.
The problem was I didn't even notice until, because I'm busy, I'm doing stuff, and
funny.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Is my
So I'm going to be making when the fall and the winter come around. I'm definitely an autumn person, but I'm going to be doing some flannel stuff or some plaid, like tartan kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
And so I got this I got a big piece of plaid flannel fabric, and I'm going to be making flowers with them, with lace and denim and this red and blue plaid fabric that I have, flannel fabric.
Okay.
I think they're going to be so cute with like, if you know how I like hard and soft together.
Oh, yeah.
This is a kind of a mix of that,
I like things that are contrast. I like things that are contrast.
Yeah, me too.
It gives you variation, interest.
I love the idea of adding this in there, but it's very wintry, so these are going to be really nice for things like that. I mean, these could go on a wreath. They'd be great on any other project that I might make for Christmas. They'd be pretty on packages.
Oh, yeah.
Great big ones. You make great big ones and put them on gifts. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And after they
you just cut your fabric wider and longer strips and go for it,
Yeah. Cut the fabric whatever size you want to make the end result. Okay.
So I'm trying to decide.
I'm looking through my records to see if I can find where I bought those stamps.
That's what happens when computers take over.
Yeah.
Yep.
The rose and script stamp. Okay. Auto corrupt. Yeah, you said it, Margie. auto corrupt.
I'm going to do a different. Corrupt, yeah. I can see the computer. I can, hold on. Oh, my phone feels pretty hot. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we still have audio. We just lost video. Well, it is 10.
It's been charging the whole time and it's at 2%. How is it at 2%? It's still on the charger.
Wow.
Must be, I must be using more power than the phone is charging it. Like the rates are off.
Right.
I used a different cord tonight.
Huh.
It's been doing so well.
Yeah, well, it is 10:21, so it's been almost 10 hours, and that's about the limit of that phone.
Yeah. Well, you know, the last couple times it didn't do that. Did you notice that?
Yes, but we ended about 2.5 hours, so we tried to beat it to the punch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's okay. I won't do video, and we'll have to wrap this up pretty quick
look at me
anyway.
And listen to you.
Yeah, that's right. If I was any good at it, I could do like the voiceover thing that they do for like French movies. I can't even, my brain's not working.
Right, the voiceover.
The closed captioning.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the dubbing. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I'll move my mouth and you speak, and then we'll see.
There we go. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I want to grab one of these flowers and show Margie. Margie, you still with us? Let me see.
Let me see. Yeah, she is.
Okay. Margie, you want to see if you could crochet something or figure out something like this? With your next order or something, I'll send you one of these that you could look at and see if maybe you could dissect it and figure out how to make it. Is that coming across clear, Margie? No pearl in the center, just the flower, just something like that. It's just small.
I'm going to pull my half screen off so you have a full screen on you and still be logged in my phone, but I'm going to pull out of
Don't
this.
do anything. Don't do anything. I just did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And made it full screen so she could see this.
Okay.
But we still have your audio, so I don't want you to do anything because I don't want to lose your audio. Uh-oh. We just lost our audio. Oh, what did you hit, Cheran? So what do you think, Margie? Yeah, you probably could. Just something a little tiny like this. I think that a lot of people could use these. I could put this in the center of one of those flowers I was just trying to make that Cheran was trying to show me that I was not very coordinated to do. Julie, you said Viva Decor stamp. That does not ring a bell. Let me look up Viva Decor. Viva Decor stamps. Viva Decor. That brand doesn't ring a bell. But, you know, doesn't mean anything. You know what happens when you get old in the brain, you know, it's just memory. Viva Decor stamps. Let's see. I'm seeing a whole bunch of other things. I don't see those tickets. If you could, can you screenshot or send me a link through Messenger, Julie, where you found it? Because I'm not. Let me go to images and see. Viva Decor stamps. I'm going to put tag stamps. That's what I'm going to put. Tag stamps. So if, yeah, Cheran, if you want to come back in, you can, and at least we can get your audio in. Okay, I found, oh, there's your message just came through, but I did find something here that looks, oh, that says it's a die. No, but that says a stamp. Okay, the bicycle, the key, and the ticket. There's 3 of them for $5.43. I'm pretty sure I have 4 on each of my sheets and that I have 2 sheets of 4. I'm pretty sure. I got to pull those out. And I'm pretty sure I didn't pay more than that or much more than that for 4. Let's see. But that definitely looked like 3 of them. There's 3 more, but those are different. Oh, there's 3. Those are different too. Whoa, and those 3 are $20. Was 27. Holy crap. No. Take lots of good photos of the flowers to share in the group. Yeah, please do that. Okay, let me take a look at the link. Margie, shoot me through Messenger a link to the ones you found. Let me take a quick look at Julie's. Okay, so those are different than the ones that I have, but they appear to be the same shape, and they're probably the same size. But I did find the one with the key. I don't see the one with the key on here. In fact, where's my rose? Yeah, even the rose one is not the same. So there's 3 additional that are not. Let me look down below and see if I see any more down below. Okay, there's the rose and the clock and the bird. Sure. Yep, the rose, the clock, and the bird are all. Yep, those are the same ones. But I don't think that's the one I ordered, but who knows? Where are they? That's just on Pinterest. Eh. Well. See if we can visit their site. Okay, this is on Pinterest. Somebody's board. Stamps I love. Got it, Margie. Let me go to that one next. Okay, so here is the clock, the rose, and the bird. And okay, so that set of 3 is $5.43 through Budley Crafts. And now going to go to Margie's. Let's see. Get out of that one. Margie's message. See where that one takes us. Okay, so there's the bike, the clock, and the ticket one. And yeah, I think those are the same. Yeah, they're the same ones. That's also Budley's Crafts. Okay, so they look like they're probably in the UK, aren't they? Budley's Crafts. Let me go back here. Budley's Crafts. Okay, we'll transfer silicone stamps. 3 stamps. It's shipped to the US. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're at least in the UK because they've got this set up for every kind of money around the world. United Kingdom, there they are. Wonder how much their shipping is on that, and I wonder if I could get a bulk discount. I still like if we can get for about that same price 4 stamps instead of 3. I just got to go back and find where I Purchase mine. I'm trying to remember when. It wasn't this year. I don't even think it was last year. I think it was 17 or 18 that I purchased it. So let's see. So I'm going to have to go back a little farther. Yeah. I'm going to have to see if I can go dig into my, oh, maybe I put them on here. Sometimes I put ones that I especially like in a separate little area. Let me see. Let's see. Whip through that quickly. How about stamps of books? Do you guys have the stamp or stamps that are little tiny books that are open, books that are stacked on a shelf? Two sizes, because some are almost 20 and then there's some that are around 6. Yeah, I saw the ones that were almost 20 and I wondered if they were, I don't remember now if they were the same company or if they were a different company just upcharging that much, because that's not uncommon. Or if they were larger. I mean, that could very well be that they were larger. Okay, see. Da-do-do-do, da-do-do-do. I got some really cool washi in this week. Some of that designer washi. Hi, honey. How are you? 10:32. Doug's off work on his way home. Whoop, whoop. Fun craft. I'll have to check that out. Are you still there, Doug? Julie said hi. Okay, I'm going back. Back. Yeah, Margie, one of the things that you missed, that one sale that you had to leave early, was rolls of washi, but they're stamps. And so I know even a lot of people who aren't super washi fans really like those stamps, because you can tear off the stamps one at a time and use them. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're much more usable than just the washi. All right, I'm going back. I just don't know how far back to go, but I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, the other thing, there's a couple other things, 2 other things I wanted to ask you guys and didn't get to while Cheran was here, so hopefully she's listening. So we talked about starting earlier in the evening, and I think that would be a greater idea. Are you guys interested in doing just like craft along with me during the day? Say Cheran and I are, it's an afternoon where we're going to be in the studio just making stuff, just creating. Are you interested in doing lives like that are just, hey, here's an afternoon for creating, you know, craft along with me if you want live? Are you interested in doing those kinds of things during the day, which may be longer, whatever block of time? Yeah, try out that roll, Margie. Try it out. Let me know how you like it. And that was one of them. I think there was like 6 or 7 different designs on them. Which one, Margie? Was that the mushroom one? Can't remember. Might have been the mushroom. Yes, Shirley? Because Shirley, you spend a lot of time working on creating things yourself. So it's kind of fun to be creating together at the same time, if that's what you're going to be doing, to be creating together and have the company. So we could do that. Sometimes I think about flipping the camera on and see who's out there. If any of you guys are sitting at your desk working on stuff too. And then the other thing was, One of the lives that I'm really looking forward to, and I think Cheran is too, is the one where you guys tell us, hink, hink, I think so. I knew what you meant. The one where you guys tell us like an item to use. So the first item that we make, you say you have to use a brad. And so we have to make something with a brad. And then after we make that, then you say the next item, you have to use a flour and, a piece of washi tape or something. Whatever two things you tell us to use, we have to use and create something with those. I just think that will be a lot of fun, not thinking about it, but you telling us what we have to use. And then the third thing, you tell us 3 things. The fourth thing, you tell us 4 things. However many we get to make within that period of time. I do think that'd be really fun. So Cheran and I were talking and wondered, would it be more fun to do it where you guys just think of whatever out of the blue? It might just be like something red. And, it could be anything. I have a whole list of, things that are possible. Or would you, and then maybe we don't have them right next to us, but we have to go scramble and find them. Of course, that might waste some time. Or would you rather we put together a list of like 100 things that you could choose from, and you can pick anything off of that list. We made a list. We made a list a month or 2 ago, Cheran. You and I've got the list. You didn't write it down because you said I had it, so you weren't going to write it down. But we've got, if you've thought of some new things, we need to see if they're on the list or if we just need to add to it. So would it be more fun for you to take a list of 100 things and pick off of that? Because then we can try to at least have most of those things nearby to find them. Or do you want to just use whatever and we have to go find it in our studio and use it? And so we won't even know. You guys can think about it and think things up, and we won't have a clue what you're gonna think, what you're gonna ask. So what do you think? Or you could put those items on slips of paper and then pull them out from a bowl and do what it says. Yeah. Yeah. We thought it'd be fun for you guys to choose, though. Choose what you want us to use. Like Glennis just said, a doily. So got to do something. Otherwise, I'm going to say a log. I think it'd be easier for you, to have the list. Otherwise, you're going to say a log. Well, I can be smartass right back. If you say a log, I'm going to go over here and pick up a little twig. It's a teeny tiny log, Margie. And that's what I would do if you said a log. I'd pick up a little twig over here and I would use a teeny tiny log and I'd make a teeny tiny something. That's funny. I'm really loving the teeny tiny things. I'm glad that other people like them too. Okay, so number them and then you could, okay, so Cheran and I could have a list. We both have the same list and we number them like 1 to 100. And then you guys pick the numbers that tells us what it is that we have to use. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be cool. I like that. What do you think, Cheran? Yeah, if you thought of something and we didn't have it, we would just have to find the closest thing we had to it. Because I'm pretty sure that we've got something, for everything in here. You like Cheran likes that. That would be fun. Okay, so we can take the new list that you've started and merge it with the list we did before, and we'll make sure we have 100 things on there. How many of those 100 things can be a color? Because, you could have 30 colors on there. That would be easy. Nah, I think just maybe a few. Like, what are the colors you'd want to be sure to be on the list? Log. I think log should be on the list. I like log. Because all of a sudden my mind went to what I could make with a teeny tiny log. Now I want to do it because now I have an idea. And not a Snickers log. I'm trying really hard not to eat Snickers logs, Margie. Be really random. Yeah. Okay, colors. Tell me what colors. Would you just want like a few, like something black? And okay, blue, red, and yellow, you said. Red, yellow, blue, the primary colors. So I was thinking red, and I was thinking black, and I was thinking maybe purple or pink, because you want something that's, why am I making it more difficult for myself? Something that makes us stretch, that really challenges us to use something that maybe we don't use all the time. Mediums. Yep, we got mediums on the list. Hi, Carla. How are you, Carla? We've talked about you a couple times tonight. And all good, of course. And a yellow polka dot bikini. I love it. Hi, Carla. If you guys haven't checked out Carla's sales, do that too. You can see by her name, Virtual Yard Sales and Auctions. Go there on Facebook. You find her on Facebook by Virtual Yard Sales and Auctions, and all hers are done live on Facebook. Which is awesome. Good, and you can't sleep. Did you get your internet fixed? You guys had a major storm, took out everything, and you were having to wait until they were going to come restore you. Did they restore you yesterday? White and black lace. Okay. And we probably don't need too many colors on the list, honestly, to make 100. Because, yeah, we put tools. You have to use this tool. You know, there's a lot of categories. I think would include every color plus some prints. Yeah, we've actually, I did bring it in here. Would you like to hear what Cheran and I already have on our list? And then Cheran has possibly a few more things to add to this. There's my live notebook. But I can tell you, sorry you can't sleep, Carla, but glad you're here. Yeah, not too many colors, because we can use colors with the things. Okay, so here's what we have. Things that you could tell us what to use. A color, we can list a couple of colors, but label, a word or a phrase, a stencil, lace, doily, stamp, like a stamp with ink, a stamp or a faux stamp, the other kind of stamp, flowers, tickets, playing card, perfect pearls or nouveau drops or stickles, any one of those, washi, fabric, a receipt, a shape. So you could say something that's a heart or a square or whatever, tissue paper, a punch, beads, envelope, a clothing tag, a sticker, something metallic, fiber and or string, index card, wallpaper, a color of paint, mousse, texture plate, ribbon, watercolor pencils, gel crayons, a charm, tassel, book page, a music page, a collage item, a specific color of ink, a napkin. Those are like, oh, are you kidding, Carla? So what happens? They just leave you without service? That's just so wrong. They sent a new box for you to hook up to. Oh, so did that correct it? I thought it was the service to the house, but maybe just mousse and a log. All right. Well, I will just make sure that Glynis, I need a fussy cut mousse, please. Okay. Now, if I just put log, that could be any kind of log, right? Like a telephone log, like you know, old paper kind of log, or like a stick kind of log. I'm not kidding. You put dirt on there if you want. I could think of something to do with dirt. They wouldn't come in. Oh, that's awful. Sharon, we've got moose on there. And say, what else do you have, Sharon, that we can add to that? We have moose. What else can you guys think of? Doilies should be paper and real. Okay, so paper doilies and real doily. So that would be 2 items. Okay. Okay. And we'll just leave them as doilies, not a specific color. Is that okay? And then on the color, we'll just add in a few colors throughout the list, like red, black, purple. What other favorite colors that you'd love to see us make something out of? Sharon, do you have anything else on your list that we didn't already have on our original list? Folder, good one. Good one. Okay. And I mean, with this, we could make a tag, an embellishment, a tuck spot, a pocket, a cluster, whatever. We can make whatever we want. We just have to use the thing that you told us to use. So there's 15, there's 30, there's 40, 42. Okay, we've got about 50 right now. It's not with you. Okay. Oh, embossing folder, die cut. Very good. You just want somebody else to struggle with a flower. Mini booklet. Okay. Embossing folder. That's a good one. Die cut. Mini book of any kind. That could be anything that either we already have it and we use it, take it out of our stash, or we make one to use with whatever we're making into. Right. What other categories, Sharon? Mini book, die cut. How about, there's some other tools. How about a paintbrush? Twine, sequins, brads, very good. Metal piece, we got beads, and I thought we had metal pieces, but I'm not sure. I'll write it down just in case. Something metal, brad, twine, that's excellent. Sequin, and bead. We have beads. Okay. Floss. Oh, that's good. Floss fibers, eyelash trim. Let me see. Do we already have fiber? I didn't. I can't believe we didn't. Oh, yeah. I have fiber and or string. Oh, so Julie, does twine fit in with that? Fiber / string / twine. Is that all kind of one thing? I'm thinking so. Glitter! Glitter! Sharon wants a mess. Oh, my goodness. Glitter. How about a hotel key card? Oh, dry embossing, chalks, glitter, chalks like sidewalk chalk, like chalk paint, like fancy scissors. That's a good one. Something. What's what's the other one? Not glitter. What am I trying to say? Stamp it with Versamark. put it on, heat gun. Cheran, I thought I sent you some embossing folders. I think I did. I think I did. Puzzle piece is good. Brad's. I think, yeah, I already added Brad's. Puzzle piece. Pastel chalks. Is that what you were thinking? Scrappy. Glitter glue. Okay, fabric. I have fabric and I have flowers. Do we want fabric flowers? Carla, the list is, we're going to put like 100 things. And then on one of our next lives, you guys will get to choose numbers between 1 and 100. And that will tell us what items Cheran and I have to run and grab and use to make something right there on the spot. So I have fabric and I have flowers. Do we want fabric flowers? Let's see. Buttons. Did I not have buttons on there? Holy cannoli. Jeez, that seems like an obvious one, doesn't it? All right, button. I like that one. Let's see. I got Brad's, I got puzzle pieces, embossing folders, chalk pencils, dry chalk that you use an applicator with. I'll have to see if I have any. I might. Don't make me have to go buy something. Holy cow. I don't know that I have any of that. Heat emboss. Thank you. Thank you, Cheran. That's what it is. Heat emboss. Yeah, like, do we want to do that? Heat embossing something? Magazine. That's a good one. Magazine is good. Ribbon. Did I not have ribbon on there? I've got fabric, washi, flowers, lace, doilies. Huh. No ribbon. All right, ribbon. See, that's why I'm asking, because some of the most basic ones slip your mind. Watercolors. Yeah, that's a good one. Got index card. I don't think we put postcard. Let's add that. That's a good one. How about thread? Crackle paste. Yeah. Do we have that on there? Mousse. I have watercolor pencils. Were you thinking watercolor paint, Scrappy? What about thread? Is thread? Julie, I'm thinking punched items would be like die cut. And we put a die, and another thing would be die cuts. Magnets, that's a good one. That's a good one. Don't have magnets? Metal flowers. Ooh. I might have to make a metal flower. I know how to do that. Okay, got metal flowers. How about something wooden? Some kind of, don't let Lucy get the mag. Oh, she stick to the fridge. A little loose. That's funny. Yeah, how about something wooden, like a wooden embellishment or something wooden. Metal embellishments. So I got metals, and then I just got metal flowers. Vellum. Vellum is good. Wood. What do you mean by natural? Oh, you're thinking just do the categories, like something from nature. Feline. Use a cat. Let's see. Yeah, that was pretty funny, Margie. Margie Feline. Word images. Okay, I got, what did I have? Word or phrase. I don't have any metal flowers either, but I could make one. Toothpick. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. That is a good one. Oh, and I know what I would make with it very quickly. I know what I'd make with it. That's a good one. Wooden flourishes. Green log. What's a green log? Dried log, burnt log. Glennis, are you in the fireplace? That includes wood. Okay, so I have wooden wood embellishments. So that would include wood flourishes, popsicle sticks, flatback pearls, pearl strands, snaps. Okay, hang on a second. Popsicle sticks, that's a good one, Julie. Popsicle stick. What about if we want to separate those, what about flatback cabochon, which would include anything like flatback pearl or flatback something else? And then pearls, because they are round. Flatback cabochon. I don't know if I have any strands of pearls. I've got individual, I think, but I don't have pearl strands. Snaps. Toothpick are wood. Huh. Yeah. A bow. That's a good one. All right. So does toothpick fall under wooden embellishment? Stencil. I did put stencils on it there. Okay. Heart, dried flower. Ooh, dried flowers. That's a good one. Cheran, did you send them now? Good night, Carla. I hope you can sleep. I'm sorry things have been really rough around there lately after the storm. Blessings to you too. Embroidery. Oh, glitter paper. Oh, a game item. That's a good one. Yeah, a game item. I like that. Glitter paper. I like that. Good night, Carla. Sleep well. We'll see you soon. Embroidery. Yeah, toothpick is a mini log. Zipper. Oh, you're not going to make it easy, are you? Wow. Dried flowers, butterflies. Okay, so some of these things would cross over categories, but that would be okay because if you say wood things, we might have a wooden butterfly. But if we pick butterflies, we could do the butterfly out of whatever. It might be vellum, it might be wood, it might be fabric. Heart. But I think that that's okay because that gives us much more options, which makes it much broader. That will make it a little easier for us to not take all night. Mini log. Thread. I did write thread, but let me put or stitches by it because I like that. Where's my thread? Thread or stitches. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. I like that. Pom-pom, rice paper. Oh, rice paper. How about deli paper? How about, should we lump all those papers into one? Pom-pom. He, Sean, Julie. Fussy cats, Glynis. Yeah, I like that. Julie, you're gonna have to explain what is he, Sean? He's hun? punches. I think we got our punches. Oh yeah, we did get a punch. Yep. Just say fancy paper. So that could include, well, okay, so then that includes vellum, deli paper, rice paper, any of those, right? Burlap. I like burlap. I like burlap, and I know we both have burlap. Fancy paper. Hope Daddy's home. Lucy found him. Rice paper. Deli. Okay. Oh, you guys are good. Die cuts or punches. We got those. Parchment would fall under fancy paper. Okay. I'm sorry, Julie. I'm still lost. Hessian? Hessian? Hessian. What is that? You better get to buying stuff, Cheran. What's Hessian? Somebody straighten me out. Obviously, I'm the one that's not understanding what you're writing, Julie. Hessian? Paper type separate. Tassels. I think we got that one. Okay, Glynis is suggesting that we do the paper type separate. And maybe that would be easier because it might be too difficult to choose if it's all, we'd have rice paper, deli paper, parchment paper, vellum. Do you want all those as same, and sorry, as different ones? I kind of like that. Let's see. Any other kind of specialty papers you can think of? Besides vellum, rice paper, deli paper, parchment paper. What about tulle? We didn't even put tulle on there. Muslin? Did you mean muslin, not Muslim? No rice or parchment. I think I have parchment in the kitchen. Pretty sure. Okay, so binder clips, paper clips, clothespins. Oh, good. So here's my thought. If there's 5 things on this list that Cheran and I don't have, and that's chosen, and we probably don't have different things, and that item is chosen, then I say we are able to grab the closest thing to it. Like if it says parchment paper, you could grab deli paper or vellum or something like that. Hessian is the same as burlap. Okay. All right. I just learned something. Acetate. That's good. I didn't know that. Hessian. How about a free choice? Oh, yeah. Then we won't know what to do because it's our choice. Markers. Gesso. I thought I had gesso. Maybe not. Let me write it down just in case. Gesso. Wait a minute. I got make sure I get all those clips. Binder clips, paper clips, and clothespins. And they're each individual thing, so we would do something different with them. So acetate, got markers. Yeah, you were close. You like Sharpie. Numbers and alpha. Yeah. Cheran, you like the idea of a free, your choice? Gel pen, Sharpie, number, alphabet, for when you don't have the item, you get to say free choice and grab a log. Gel pens. I got gel. Yep, I got gel pen. That's awesome. Make sure the log is not on fire before you grab it. That's true. Oh, hilarious. You guys are too much. I'm just checking back, make sure I got all those, and I did. Bows, I think we got bows. Let me go back to the front side of the page. Thought we got bows. Yep, I've got bows. Okay. Like however we have them do it. Oh, but if it's on fire, it could be so. Yes, their roof, their roof is on fire. Like a wild card. Yeah, napkin. Did I not have napkin on the list? Oh my goodness, we have to have napkin. We have to have napkin. Because I hope we get napkin. Wild card. That's what we'll call it. Okay. I think we've probably got 100 here. We do have envelope on there. Business envelope would be with a window in it. Huh. A stick pin. Oh, yes. That's a good one. We have beads. Cheran, you have stick pin? You have a stick pin? I'm sure you do in your old vintage stuff. I got some new stick pins. Really, really beautiful ones. When you burn your fingers on the log. Tape. Tape. I have washi on there. Do we want other kind of tape? Two-sided tape. Okay. So what are you thinking on with tape, Cheran? Like regular Scotch tape, two-sided tape, or just any tape? Just put tape of any kind. Regular tape, okay. Micro beads, that's a good one. Holy crap, I'm gonna have to get all this stuff out. You're gonna have to give me a couple weeks before we do this because I gotta dig stuff out, and I've been busy digging stuff out, sorting it for the sales. Foil, yes, yes, yes. Foil, ooh, I know what I could do with that. Two-sided or however we use it. Okay, so I've got regular tape and I've got two-sided tape. Manila folder, Julie said, or manila envelope. That would be a business envelope, a manila envelope. Okay, and we had envelope, but a manila envelope is a great big one. Well, you know, not always. Decorative scissors, I think I got those. I think I wrote down fancy scissors. Fancy. A mask, okay. That can go by, let's see, stencil and mask. Okay. That'd be two separate things. Anything manila. Okay. Because we already wrote down folder. We already wrote down folder, Julie. And so is manila a duplicate of that? We have we have folder and we have envelope. So does that cover everything? Ripping ruler. Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay. So I think we have plenty here. We might have to cut something out in order to put a wild card in there or two. Postcards we got. Something sheer. Oh, dang, that's good too. So see, 10 heads are better than 1 or 2 anytime. Ripping ruler. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting excited to do this, but I've got to make sure that I have a ton of space. That's why the camera didn't work tonight, because I didn't want you to see my space. Julie. Yeah, no, I got to make sure I have a ton of space. And what I want to do is have some of these things nearby because I don't want to waste a bunch of time looking for them. I want to be able to grab and make, because the more things we could make through the night, that would be fun. And I'd like to do it on one where we're starting earlier, so maybe we have a little longer time to do it. Speaking of ripping rulers, I think you guys have seen this one. This is a great ripping ruler on this side, but this side You see, it has the scallops, and it has the scallops. Oh, we got postage stamps and faux stamps too back in the very beginning. Scallops here, scallops here, scallops here. And this is done this way so that you can make, let's see if that glare, there we go. So you can make those little bags that have the scallop tops. Have you guys seen those? Did you know that that's what this ruler is for? To make those? I just got, I don't remember how much they were, but I think I got 4 or 5 of these on a really great price, way less than retail. So I'm going to have those in one of those sales coming up. You got to watch for the pop-up sales. I'm going to start doing some pop-up sales with just like an hour notice, maybe 2, and not saving everything until, you know, the big one. Yeah, terry paper. Tags. Tags is a good one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't have a ripping ruler, just take one that you have and break it up. And make your own. That's brilliant, Julie. That's brilliant. You did a great job with that, actually. Both of them. Tags. I like using tags on other things. Pull the tear strip off your plastic wrap. Yeah, I love tearing paper. So those are like wire nippers or jewelry tools. Cheran, what about jewelry tools? Like some jewelry tool like this. Something mini, something teeny tiny. Something teeny tiny, like that. Something giant. Something giant. Book cover. Oh, use a book cover? It all has to be mini. Ha! Margie just set a new rule for it. Everything you make has to be mini. Oh, that would be a fun and a whole wire. That's a good one. That would actually be fun, taking the list and doing the whole thing as a mini challenge. Everything needs to be mini. I like a book cover. I've got a whole bunch of book covers, and there's things on them that I want to cut out or use or things like that. So I like that, Glynis. Book cover. Okay. All right. Tell you what, I think we got a really great list there. But if you think of something that you think is really good, oh, are those, Julie, are those foamy or are those the hard that you can stick stuff into it? Wax paper, that's good with the different papers. Like that. We already got book pages. Book pages, music pages. Okay, so if you think foam, yeah. So those are the hard, are those squishy foam, Julie? They're squishy foam, not the hard Tyvek. Yeah, we could do Tyvek. Cheran just grabs one of the million flowers she's already made out of Tyvek. Tyvek would be great. Okay, so they're foam, squishy foam. So a piece of foam, squishy foam of some sort, some way, somehow. I'm going to write that down, think of a better way to say it. If you think of something that you think is really great, like if you thought of Tyvek later, that's really great, should be on the list. Message me. Oh, yeah. Okay, that kind of foam. Got it. Makes perfect sense. And otherwise, Cheran and I will get together and put this into a legible list. Heat gun is good. That could go with embossing, heat embossing. Heat gun. Okay. Yeah, so if you think of something that really needs to be, oh, shipping label, we have label. Is that good enough, or do we need shipping label separate? Faux leather, or can we say faux leather or leather? If, whichever one we happen to have. Old photos, that's good. That's really good. Okay, I'm running out of room. We're not going to need any colors on here to make 100. You want categories. You want categories like what? You want categories just like a die cut, and you choose whatever one you want. Old image. Well, yeah. Okay, I think that's what they meant by old photos. An old image. Where did I put that? I'm going to change that because that is actually the correct terminology. Old image. Yes. Okay, so if you think of anything else that you think really needs to be on the list, message me. So you're going to ask, you want to think at this time of the night with this many things? Advertising image. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Advertising image. Oh my gosh, Sharon, we probably have more than 100 here. We'll have to get together and go through this list. All leather. Okay, cool. All right, guys, time is it? It's 11:20, and I need to go have some dinner. I'm pretty hungry. I don't want to go to bed starving. So I'm going to go get something to eat. Doug's home, and I think he's hungry too. So we'll get something together. It's been a really great day with all of you. On to two, including cord. Oh, leather cord. I got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's perfect. Sharon's beat too. Yeah, we may end up with 200. You know what? I think we'll leave them all on the list though. If we end up with 120 or 150 or whatever that is, we'll just have that many numbers that you choose between. So, yeah, thanks for the fun. Thanks everybody for being here, and thanks for your support earlier. I do appreciate that. Really, I love spending Saturday nights with you, and I really kind of look forward to doing some just craft with me's during the day if I'm going to be sitting down and crafting for 2, 3, 4 hours, and having you guys, bring your crochet and sit down and crochet at the same time. That's fun. It's like working together, getting together for a crop instead of having to be, at our own place doing that. So it is time for bed for everybody. I think it's been an awesome day. So those of you who weren't here earlier, the live that I did earlier at 5 o'clock is on YouTube. You can watch that. It's about an hour and a half. You can fast forward through the first 10 minutes because I was just kind of killing time waiting for people to get on, and then we really got into it about 10 minutes or 12 minutes or something like that. So see you on the page with your fun flower pics. Oh yeah, make some of those flowers that Sharon showed us tonight. Take the pics, put them on the Facebook page. And oh, Jackie, hi. Oh, so glad you're here, even for a minute, Jackie. Good to see you. You'll have to go back and watch it, Jackie. Just speed it up, just because we talked about a lot of stuff tonight. So just speed it up, and so we can talk like chipmunks, and so you can catch it all. So cool. All right, we'll see you all on the Facebook page. Watch for the pop-up sales this week. If you haven't, well, click the thumbs up, but I'm sure you've all subscribed. But be sure you click the bell. As Carla says, the bell with the hugs around it, that's the notification bell, so that when we do schedule a pop-up sale, like within an hour or two, you will actually get notified of that. Otherwise, you won't know. And these will be like the $2 Tuesday and those kinds. So lots of fun stuff coming up with those. So, oh, Jackie, you saw the earlier replay? Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay, good night, everybody. Have, what is today, Saturday? Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy, rest, relax, spend time with those you love. spend some time in your art room too. That's always fun. And I will see you real soon. Love y'all. Bye.